What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Flagrant 2. I'm Andrew Schulz. I got Akaash Singh here, AlexxMedia, Mark Gagnon, Taylor Gang on her period, came in woofing, yelling at us all, saying, yo, I'm on my period. And while we talking about discharge, Trump just got discharged from the hospital. What's going on, yo? Trump's going home, Al? Did Trump beat Corona? Is Corona over? Do we not have anything to worry about anymore? Chris Christie got it? If Chris Christie survives, son, I don't believe in Corona, yo. Chris Christie.
Yeah, dude.
Is the Penguin. He Danny DeVito, bro.
Yo, real talk.
If this guy survives, Corona doesn't exist.
He's like Magic Johnson to AIDS.
Wait,
yeah, like
break that down.
Like,
Hold
I think I know where you're going.
Go.
But I want you to break it down.
What is it?
I don't know really where I'm gonna go with this.
Okay,
but you guys are on board.
Can I try?
Oh yeah, I'm on board until
you guys are on board.
Can I try? You pussy.
You guys are on board, so I'm just gonna leave it there.
Magic beat AIDS.
Okay.
And now you start looking at AIDS like, is that shit real? Magic got it in 91.
Thank
He's still
you.
cracking
Yes.
around.
I don't look at AIDS like that.
Why not?
I'm still terrified of AIDS.
I be fucking gay dudes all the time. I don't get it.
But imagine Mark's generation.
Yo, we got new listeners that don't know you're actually straight, bro. Akaash coming out in the beginning of the episode before they know our humor.
What you gonna do? Hey guys,
You
get
can
on
wear a
board.
condom with those dudes, Akaash. If we're gonna go off this hypothetical.
Why would I do such a thing like that?
Yeah, you're right, man.
We progressive over
But
here.
yeah, if Chris Christie can get it and bounce back, it's like, oh.
I mean, he's gonna bounce. I don't know if it's gonna be back. He might be into a grave, but that guy's built for bouncing. I just can't believe that this guy got it. Chris Christie, Trump,
Bunch of people.
Kellyanne Conway. I think she good, right? She's skinny. She's a little old, but she's skinny. She's a little Tim Burton character.
Yeah, bitch,
Don't
do
she
it like
look
the
like-
Nightmare Before Christmas.
She is a Nightmare Before Christmas, Halloween, all them shits. But I think she could make it.
Kayleigh McEnany.
Oh no, it's Kayleigh McEnany. I was
Who
thinking.
that bitch?
She's the new Kellyanne Conway.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's younger Kellyanne Conway. You know, Trump gets younger, bro.
Yo, yeah.
Trump don't go with these old ones.
Yo, Trump is like a GM. He's just trying to get younger at the position. You know
Real
what I mean?
talk.
Yeah.
That's literally what Kelly McEnany or whatever her name is.
Yeah.
How Irish, bro? Just relax, dude. Holy shit, she be coming up to the podium like, all right, what are the questions, guys? So, Al, break this whole thing down to us, man. What Trump? What's going on? So Trump is.
So both candidates agreed to get tested before the debate.
What day is the debate? Tuesday.
Tuesday.
So Tuesday, both candidates agree to get tested before the debate.
Yeah, they were supposed to get there, but I believe 5 to 6 hours earlier before the debate.
That's right, because it's live.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's
So Trump
making
gets
sense.
there late and he's like, hey guys, I don't want to hold up anything. Honor system, I'm good. Let's just go on so we can start on time. And they still started a little bit late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Biden does get tested.
Biden gets tested. He's negative.
He's negative.
Yep.
Trump shows up late, so he's like, yo, let's just get it popping.
Yep.
Because it's a 15-minute, what'd you say, Mark?
Rapid response test.
There's a 15-minute rapid response test. So, potentially, they know that Trump has it or could have it.
Mm-hmm.
And they know that because Hope Hicks fell ill. What day? Monday, was it?
I think it was confirmed it was confirmed Wednesday, I think.
Okay, but Hope Hicks...
But I think there was an aide said that she was sick on Monday.
On Monday, right? I think she self-quarantined in the plane. If you guys don't know who Hope Hicks is, Hope Hicks was like an aide of Trump's. It was a friend.
joint, bro.
A piece, and a friend of...
Ivanka.
Mm-hmm. That's some OG shit when you start smashing your daughter's friends, bro.
Yo, this girl's come up was so wild.
Talk to me.
I hopped on her Wikipedia just to find out.
Of course you did.
Yeah,
I
you
was
did.
like,
Yeah.
knowledge thirsty ass
They were
motherfucker.
like-
Tell me, what's Hope Hicks all about? She sound like a porn star, don't she?
It really does, yo.
Fresh out the
what I'm
Obama
saying.
administration.
Like Alexis,
Hope
Texas kind of
Hicks.
name,
Let's
bro.
go. Talk to me.
So basically, she is. So like, I saw her picture on Facebook first,
Yeah.
and it was like Hope Hicks gives Trump corona, and I was like, all right, we got to find out what the deal with her is because she
Yes,
was
we
looking
do.
amazing in the picture.
Yeah,
And
I'll get a picture up so we can show the people.
So basically, the deal with Hope Hicks is like she used to be a model. She's like some Connecticut girl, like rich. She was like tight with Ivanka, was like managing all of her shit. And then 2014, Trump goes, yo, 2015, he goes, I'm gonna run for president. Maybe it was late 2014. And literally sits her down. She has no political experience. He goes, you're going to be my press secretary. And she goes, all right. She's like 26 or 28 or something.
Nah, that young?
She's young.
How's she friends with Ivanka? Isn't Ivanka mid-30s?
Like 30 something? I don't know. I'm pretty sure she's young. She was like 28.
She's kind of a babe. Are you showing it to the people at home?
Yeah.
Well
She's
done,
kind of a
Trump.
babe. Okay, go on.
So then she goes, all right, bet, I'll do it. And then she does it. He gets elected. She becomes like the interim like press secretary, and then like ends up leaving the campaign, but then comes back. And then I think in January this year. And then gives his motherfucker corona. But she's like just like some model, no experience, and Trump's like, yo, you're gonna be my person. What does that say about Trump? Like he's able just to pick random people to do these jobs.
Yeah.
Like before,
I don't think it says anything about Trump. I think it says something about politics. That's how easy this shit is.
That's a better way to put it.
This whole time we've been thinking it's hard to be a president. No.
Yeah. I used to look at these people and be like, yo, press secretary, that's amazing. Like, I wonder like what Ivy League you got to go to
I'll
be
be
a press
honest, I
secretary.
never thought about that for press secretary.
Really? I look at any high
Any government
do?
job I
Like-
thought of. If you in the White House and you're interacting with the president
Yes.
every day, I would have thought you are from like an amazing pedigree yourself even.
Word?
Yeah.
That's
To
what
be the secretary?
the press
The
secretary.
press secretary.
Yeah.
What do you gotta do?
That's the head
They
secretary of
ask
all
you
the
shit.
secretaries.
How does the president feel about it? You should talk to him.
Yo, you would be a good
That's literally what you do.
You'd be a fire
How would
press
I know? I
secretary.
look like the president? I'm the secretary. Can I take a message? I just called if there were some post-it notes. I'll put it on the Oval Office door. Here you go.
Here's a
Figure it
Xerox
out.
copy of what he says.
That's it.
Yo, would you do that job? Be honest.
Be a press secretary?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Get the desk where you can get the bobo underneath, but no one can see. Whoa. You know the wooden desk with the big
Ain't no
carve
male
out?
secretary getting his dick sucked under the
Yo, the
fucking-
bobo. You never heard of that?
bobo.
Taylor, cover your ears with Akaash Cousin's hair.
Yo,
Shut up.
wildly
What?
appropriated, yo.
What? Stealing that hair,
From
yo.
India?
Say what?
Where is it from? Where is it from? Some other brown country I know. It's not from
Some
India.
shit.
It's from Sri Lanka.
Point is,
Cheap
I
ass
don't
hair.
remember.
Point is, yo, why you gotta hate on them Sri Lankans, yo. Point is, I think that Trump is exposing something quite interesting about government, which is any idiot can do it. And I'm not saying the girl's an idiot, but she's a model. So it's not like you can't be smart as a model, but you cannot be.
You can
Yeah.
definitely not.
You cannot be smart and be a model.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? I think we've all, and I mean that for men and women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, would you hire a male model to do anything but model, Al?
Absolutely not.
What if a guy was like, I'm a male model, but now I could do audio visual shit?
Nah.
Mark is laughing at the idea of him coming up here, putting up the lights, but hella squeezing his abs to get the V lines. going.
Zoolander is an entire movie about how stupid male models are.
That's it. And imagine if you're a woman, even dumber. No. Jokes, Taylor's on that period. She gonna swing. Taylor came in saying she was on her period, so I got to be on good behavior. She said her PMS was last week, but I got to be on good behavior. Point is, he is exposing. You could just put anybody in there.
Right.
The post office dude.
Yeah.
The post office general.
Yeah.
Or whatever that is.
Would you do that
The
job?
The
postmaster.
master.
Yeah.
Son, the postmaster. How many masters we got?
Bro,
huh?
they be trying to put master on a lot of shit,
Yo,
yo.
what if he called himself the postmaster? What if he was like, I'll do it. I got to change the name slightly. Taylor, don't look at me like that. I'm saying he was going to do it, not me. Why are envelopes white? Why don't you ask yourself these questions? Okay? The Manila folder is yellow. Where's Manila?
Philippines.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Maybe Massa is running the fucking post office.
Hey, how do white people greet each other? Manila.
Whoa.
Manila.
Yeah.
You lost me.
You never heard that one?
No.
You never heard white guys walk up to each other and be like, what's up, my MAGA?
Yeah.
You never heard that? Taylor.
I'm pretty sure they have, though.
They do that. And sometimes they use ER and I say, dead that shit, yo.
Shut up.
They do.
Shut up.
Al, haven't you heard that shit?
They got a lot of history behind it. I won't
It's
even
got
say
crazy.
it. I won't even say it with the ER.
Yeah, make America greater again.
Oh, my God.
Anyway, point is, a lot of these jobs any of us could do. Why have we been putting them on a pedestal?
Because
A
they're-
pedestal?
Are you serious right
Pedestal.
now?
A pedestal, guys.
Pedestal.
Son.
A pedestal.
Tell me I couldn't be press secretary. I'll write
Yeah.
pedestal in the notes. It's pedestal. Why? It's pedestal.
Pedestal.
Stull?
S-T-A-L.
Now you're wildin', bro.
Yeah.
It's not pedestal?
I thought it was
Nah,
stool
bruh.
at least.
Nah.
How do you spell it?
This the most trans black you ever been. P-E-D-E-S-T-A-L.
Did you learn that at a library?
Yeah.
That's where I spent my Valentine's days.
Let me ask you one thing. All right. So, but for real, I think a lot of these positions you don't need any expertise in. Ben Carson, right?
Yes.
This guy is a genius neurosurgeon. Okay? You know Ben Carson in Trump's cabinet. The guy's the head of housing. What's that got to do with anything?
Well, former head of housing.
He's not still the head of housing?
R.I.P. died.
That's Herman Cain, bro.
Jesus fuck Al. Jesus.
Oh, shit.
What?
See, some would say they all look alike.
Al, you a wild ass boy over there, bro.
Son, there's not many black people in his cabinet. I'm surprised.
God.
Dude. Thank God you didn't say he was the rice dude, bro. If you did that, that would be the most inappropriate comment ever.
Someone call him an Uncle Ben. You know what I mean? You got that.
Point is, though, you could do any of these jobs. All of us could do these jobs. What's so difficult about it?
I feel like y'all are getting it confused just because Donald Trump is in office. I feel like
That's the point. Donald Trump is in office.
yeah, like I don't think that
How crazy is
Trump
Rock?
proved that any of us could do it.
Honestly,
How hard is it to do?
That's actually
if we don't have a deep state, I'm a little concerned.
that's a great point.
I think we need a deep
That's
state
so
to fix
good.
all the fuck shit that the dummies end up doing when they get in there.
Yeah. If you got Trump, you need a deep state.
You need a deep, not even Trump, all of them. You need a deep, I need a deep state of young minds. We're going up against China. You think I need Nancy Pelosi going up against China?
oh,
Nancy
yeah,
Pelosi,
come
Chuck Schumer, China? Who do you think is winning that? Be honest. Nancy Pelosi can't even do a lunge.
Yeah, nah.
Do you remember when she tried to kneel for Black Lives Matter and then she just stayed there?
Yeah.
They had to pick that bitch up.
She
You
laid
remember?
down. She laid down.
She laid
Yeah.
down for Black Lives Matter, bro.
Yeah.
And the rest of them left her there. She's like, look at her trying to brag how much she cared. oh, you care that? You care 2 minutes?
I hate you.
What? I'm just saying, we need a deep state.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Wouldn't you guys feel a little safer if you knew that there were some supremely intelligent people running America underneath the people who say they're running America?
Yes.
A little safer.
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
Mark?
Yeah,
Keeping us on the top of the empire.
That's it. Just keep us on the top. Al.
I don't know. I
Well,
want to know the people who are supposed to be running this shit.
You want to know who makes the sweatsuit you got on?
Yeah.
No, you don't. You just want the sweatsuit to be fly,
I
right?
want to know where it's coming from.
Exactly. You don't want to know where it's coming from. You don't want to know how the sausage is
So
made.
you don't want to know where it's coming from.
Yeah, I want to know where it's coming from.
You want to know how many degrees it is in the room where these
Son,
girls
No,
are?
I just want to know who it's coming from. That's
So when
it.
you
So I want to
got
know
that,
who
you
the
looked
orders
to
are
see-
coming from.
Oh, okay. So you want to know, you're fine that it's made in a fucked up way. You just want to know who's responsible for the fucked
Boom.
upness.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he wants to know who is in charge of the deep state, but you don't care what they're doing. You're with it.
Yeah.
Do what you gotta do. I just
Do
wanna
what you got to do to keep us number
I
one.
think
but
most people want plausible deniability.
What do you mean by that?
I think most people they want life to be beautiful, they want life to be effortless, and they don't want to know the cost of that beauty.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like if you really knew what we had to do to have this life, you might feel pretty shitty.
100%. I realized this years ago. I don't want to know. I enjoy the life of luxury that America provides for most of its citizens. I don't want to know how we got it because I know it comes at a cost of other people. Like we're fucking over a lot of other countries to have this shit.
Yeah, I do that when
I don't wanna know
when
the
I eat
cost.
lamb.
Go.
Just they're so cute. And
Lambs
I eat
are
a lamb.
cute, dog.
I go, this is kind of messed up a little bit.
In this case, the lamb,
What's a lamb?
A lamb like a baby sheep, like
when he's eating the meat, lamb, he don't want to think about how they killed this little cute ass animal.
yeah.
In our case, the lamb is Africa.
Bro.
fuck wow.
Bro.
At least you're calling us cute, but goddamn.
I think yeah, man. I feel like I kind of knew that.
Wait, you knew what?
That a lamb was a sheep.
The baby sheep. You put me on to that. How
I
cute
did
they
put
fucking
you
were.
onto that, didn't
and now
I?
I don't really be eating lamb that much no more.
Makes no
Yeah.
difference to me.
Yeah.
You don't have to block
So
it
then
out
you
a
don't
little.
mind. You don't want
I
plausible
learned
deniability.
about lamb the food before lamb the animal.
What? Yeah.
So lamb has always been a food to me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So the fact that it is a baby sheep, I don't even have a visual of what a baby sheep is.
We can pull one up.
I don't have a visual.
yeah.
Sheep are just old. I don't have a visual of that.
You were the one that
Son.
said it. I can't believe this
I
shit.
blocked it
feel
out of my
horrible.
memory.
Yo, no bullshit.
So
I'm
that's
not
my
even
point.
agreeing with you just because
Yeah.
I don't know what a lamb looks like.
Thank you.
I'm picturing sheep, the one
pull
that
that
goes
shit
over
up.
the moon,
Over
Hey,
the moon,
and
pull that
bro.
shit
goats
up.
with the little thingy.
Exactly.
But where
Hey,
does the
Indians
lamb
be-
fall in between that?
Goats grow.
You don't got to worry about it. And also, we're not even going to look at it.
It's just food.
Let the deep state handle lamb, bro. I'm all about there being a deep state in the meat industry, too.
Yeah, I'm cool with deep state for lamb
Deep state for lamb.
because I know that I get fired lamb at the end of the day. I eat Euro meat at the hummus place, and it's
Son, that can't be lamb.
Excuse me.
Taylor,
That shit is
A
lamb.
lamb is just a sheep without all, like, a sheep has a lot more, is it fur, I guess?
Did you just explain some shit and ask us what it is? And
That was wild. I couldn't believe what I was
Taylor,
hearing.
if you don't shut
stopped
the
the
hell
whole-
up. Yo, she said, excuse me. A lamb is, I don't know what the fuck that is. Why would I stop the
A
whole
lamb
flow of
is.
the
Somebody
podcast?
tell me what a lamb
Also,
is.
she just said someone
she
give me black woman confidence, bro. I need black woman confidence.
You got that.
I got black woman
You got
confidence.
black woman confidence, son.
I don't know what you call
Are you trying to say that a
You don't know a
lamb?
lot. That's what you don't know. Learn something about lamb.
Are you trying to
I
say?
know what a lamb is.
No, it's not. It's a gay sheep. It's a gay sheep. Yes, it is. And I know you're thinking, I didn't think sheeps could get any gayer, but they can.
That's
I'm not gonna lie.
that's why we be grilling them under the fire.
Maybe there's a bleep. Maybe there's a little bleep. Isn't that the sound they make? Bleep. Yeah, I'll just cover that with a bleep, literally.
Yo, who says ba? Is that lamb?
Yes.
That's a
Ain't
sheep.
that some
That's
gay shit?
sheep.
Ba,
Yo.
Yeah,
so confused.
I'm not gonna lie, most animals are kind of gay, man. Walking on all fours like you want it.
Yo,
Yeah, I mean, why you walking like that? Your pussy all high.
yo, tigers be
Get your
walking.
pussy low. Why your pussy all high? Pussy up here.
What's a straight animal? What animal doesn't walk gay?
Rhinoceros.
Rhinoceros. Like
Rhinoceros.
it's a fucking dinosaur.
Yeah, it is a dinosaur. It's got a stone coming out of its face.
Yo.
It's a dinosaur. I'm gonna call that shit Rhinoceros. Rhinoceros.
Rhinoceros.
It's Rhinoceros. Why you gotta call it rhinoceros? It's Rhinoceros.
The name is kind of gay. Rhinoceros.
Yeah.
That shit
Also,
is gay.
why do you call nose jobs rhinoplasty? That should make you want a nose job. Like, imagine your doctor looks at your nose like, yo, you need rhinoplasty.
Yeah, that's
you
what the
big
marketing.
nose bitch.
Dead ass. I think that's the marketing. You like got a fucking horn on
Like
there.
a
Let's get
horn.
rid of it. You say that to Inception, like, yo, my shit is huge.
But then
Rhinoplasty.
now it also makes me think rhino means nasal cavity or something like that. It means something about nose in like old Latin. So they're just saying nose dinosaur. Like a rhinoceros is just
Ooh,
nose
interesting.
dinosaur.
But they do got that shit. But
Because
it's not
they're mostly-
dinosaur because you're adding saurus, and they don't say saurus.
Yeah, they do, dogs. They do. You just pronounce it wrong. It's rhinoceros. Yo, they do pronounce it like that, dude. For real. They do. Oh, gosh. What? Say it how you say it.
Right.
Okay, Taylor.
Taylor's struggling.
Taylor don't even know what a
Taylor's thinking
rhinoceros
of-
is. She's like, well, what's a baby rhinoceros? What you call that?
Are we really gonna forget the fact that Taylor said that a lamb was a sheep with a fade? She literally just said that.
No, she didn't. No, she did not.
Everyone listening is like, wait, did she just say a lamb? You said it was a sheep
She
with
was
a haircut.
asking questions.
No, you said it was
Pretty
a.
much.
You said it was a sheep.
Smaller sheep
Yeah.
You said it was a
with
sheep.
a fade.
You can't just say the thing I said to make fun of you to say what you were saying, Taylor.
Yo, son, Taylor's the wildest of girls, yo. We need period Taylor more often. Yo, you only invited on your period. Keep taking them sugar pills or whatever's necessary to keep that shit flowing. We like period Taylor only. She says some dumb shit. We copy it back. She just takes it and then pushes it back
That's
out. Like,
not what I said. What I
fucking-
said was it's a sheep with a fade.
real talk. She's like Black Panther's suit, bro. She takes all the fuck shit we say to her and then regenerates it as a weapon.
Oh, shit.
Cut it out, Taylor. Over here, Black Panther. I just watched that movie recently, bro.
Wait.
Forrest Whitaker. Just cut it out, dog. Motherfucker been faking this for the last 20 years, bro. You telling me, you really telling me, yo, Forrest, you really telling me you can't just be like, that? You really can't just go like that?
Yeah,
you can't be here like, Black Panther.
He's got one sclerosis, bro.
Yo, a single sclerosis, bro.
If you got one singular one, that's what you got.
He got a sclerosi.
That's it. He got
A sclerosi.
Yeah. Watch the movie. That's what they should do for benefit for him. Just
What?
watch Black Panther.
This motherfucker can't even watch his own movies. He's just sitting in the movie there like, which part am I in?
He's never gonna
Actually, he don't
Like, why are you talking like
His
that?
name is Forrest, dog. He got the same name as the retard in the movie.
What do you want him to call him? What are we supposed to call him?
Desert.
Desert, plains, Sahara.
Sahara Whitaker. That should be fire. Sahara Whitaker will be fire.
That is a fire ass name, Forrest
Doesn't he have a
Whitaker.
twin?
Son,
I thought he had a twin.
No, he did because we would replace his ass by now.
Yo, real talk. A two-eyed twin? A two-eyed Forrest
Come
Whitaker?
on, or get a surgery. Literally, all it is a lever. You could put a little button. Why wouldn't you put a little button or something you push on your wrist like a little
spring,
Spider-Man?
A small spring or
A
something.
small spring, it's your eyelid. Don't women get their eyelids fixed all the time? Brian Callen got his eyelid fixed. R.I.P. What if he got them shut? So he's like, I don't even want to see what's happening to me right now. That was the surgery. I'm getting that permanently shut until this Me Too is over.
He got a forestoplasty.
Yo,
He's gonna have. It's gonna be a reason why his
Yo, I got
eyes
pissed
like
so bad.
that, and then
what's wrong?
I got pissed. I'm about to piss my pants.
Come on, son.
See, I'm gonna pull that next time. I was just straight walk.
Hey, bro. Akaash just left, yo.
yo, can I?
That's crazy.
That's
What?
fine.
Can you say it? What? This is the only time I'm letting you speak. Yo, say your dumb shit. Go.
No, because so my theory now as a kid, right?
About Forrest Whitaker?
No, about
What?
guys peeing.
Okay.
I thought.
I don't know what just happened. I'm trying to fit. Do you think Forrest Whitaker ever just went like that? Even just?
Oh yeah.
Just
He might-
rubbed it?
He might have eye crusties.
That's it. Just
Yeah.
rub it,
Okay.
dog.
yeah.
That fixes it though.
Literally.
It really does
Didn't
fix
you
it.
get your eye fixed or something like that?
Yeah.
What happened?
I was slap boxing with my cousin when I was younger, and
Okay.
like one of the slaps made my eye go crooked to
Crooked.
the left, and then he just quickly grabbed my eye, rubbed it real quick, bang, I was right
What?
back. Dead ass. You could fix
Do we
lazy
even
eye
know
with just
what
rubbing
happened
it.
to his eye? No,
That's
figure it out.
unbelievable, bro.
Yeah, he ain't even try.
He's not even trying. I will fix Forrest Whitaker if he comes on his podcast. I'll fix him right there. He could sit right next to Akaash. I will fix his eye right there.
What do you?
Guaranteed.
How do you fix his eye?
Tape.
Dr. Scotch.
I'm gonna get some scotch. I'm gonna get some electrical. Electrical might be a little. All right, guys, we're gonna take a break for a second because some of y'all are balding and we need to stop that. Some of y'all won't admit to yourself that you're balding.
That's embarrassing.
It is embarrassing, but I get it also because the last thing that you want to admit is you're falling off. You see a lot of rappers like this, right? You see a lot of actors like this. There's probably an actor out there making Blade 7. We don't need Blade. We got Black Panther.
You're right about it.
Okay? Right, Taylor? Black Panther. Full head of hair.
You're right.
Okay? What you need to do is get ahead of your balding. All right? No pun intended. You have to do that with Keeps. It's very simple. Okay? I've been using the same active ingredient for the last decade. Look at this. Full head of hair. Absolutely beautiful. If you notice it's starting to fall off a little bit, jump on it right away.
That's the time to do it.
Stop lying to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Okay? If you notice a little bit, get on top of it. Keeps.com. Use the promo code Flagrant.
No. Keeps.com/flagrant. www.keeps.com/flagrant.
That is what I meant to say.
KEEPS.com/flagrant.
/Flagrant. And what do they get? Akaash?
Their first month of treatment for free.
That's it.
You know
First
why I'm on
month of
top of it,
treatment for
right?
free.
Because it's a great deal.
There we go.
I'll be knowing good deals.
That's it. Tell
There
them
you
one
go.
more time.
Keeps.com/flagrant. KEEPS.com/flagrant. You know what it is. Yo, while you're keeping your hair, make sure you keep an eye out for some show dates. Your boy is going to be in Trumbull, Connecticut this Friday, October 9th. I am headlining the Connecticut Comedy Festival at In Sports, 7:30 p.m. It's going to be outdoors. It's going to be socially distanced. It's on a football field. We're taking all the precautions. So bring that ass through. And October 21st through 24th, I'm going to be at Acme Comedy Company Company in Minneapolis. It's one of the best comedy clubs in the country. It's my first time there, so let's make sure we pack that bitch out as much as we can while being responsible. You can get the tickets at my website, AkaashSingh.com, AKAASHSINGH.com. Let's get back to the show.
All right, yo, we're back from a pee break. Akaash just walked out of set like Black China, no jumper. This dude had enough.
I had enough. I couldn't handle
he had
it.
enough.
I was being slandered.
And then he just walked out, and then Mark said a really offensive joke.
What'd you
Actually,
say?
that's what you might have done. You might have walked out like as a, what is it, like when you strike first? What is it called? Preemptive strike.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because Mark said that Forrest Whitaker is half Asian.
Come on, bro.
The left half?
I didn't say that.
You did say that, bro.
Unless it was funny. Yeah, I said that shit, bro.
It's funny. It's
Yeah, I
funny.
said
It was funny.
Anyway, so look, we're back. We got some important. We have an important thing that I want to share with you guys. But first, I want to talk about something. Why can't Trump take the car ride to say hi?
I
to his
don't
fans?
know.
What was the big
yeah.
deal with that?
What's the big fucking deal?
Because
I don't know.
if he was in harm's way, then he's putting other people in harm's way.
Who?
His Secret Service people whose job is literally to die for him if they need to?
Yeah.
I just don't get the big
Your boy
fucking
They should have
deal.
jumped in front of that cough that gave him corona in the first place.
100%.
Or that pussy juice.
Yeah. Jump in that shit like Soldier Boy.
Bro, that's how you know Trump gets intimate. Because if he did get it from Hope Hicks, that means he's not just getting top or Bobo, as I said before, and that you were so upset about, Al.
Yeah, that's weird.
You've never heard Bobo?
Nah, because Puerto Ricans call the thing they suck on Bobo.
Puerto Ricans
What?
are gay mostly.
They pacify or whatever it's called. They call that a Bobo. So it just.
Do they really?
Yeah.
That's wild, bruh. That's cuties, dude. That's a little too cuties, man.
What you mean?
That's a
You
little
turned
too
it into
cuties,
something.
bro. You turned it into something.
Nah, fuck out of here.
Why does he have to have sex with Hope? When y'all say Hope Hicks,
But hold on, back.
Yeah.
1 second. Sorry, Taylor. I understand he's not getting intimate with these girls, right? You would think he's just getting some head or he's just fucking whatever. But in order to get the corona from a girl, you're probably making out.
Tongues are involved.
Tongues are involved. He's tongue kissing, or he's up in that pussy.
Do you really think he's still sexually active?
You don't think he's sexually active?
I just can't.
100%.
100%.
100%, bruh.
Guys like him are the reason they made Viagra.
Yeah.
You don't think he fucks?
He just doesn't. I don't know.
I
Be
guarantee
100% honest. You think he fucks?
I don't like him and Melania. Their relationship, it seems so strange.
He ain't
Like,
fucking Melania.
That's
That's
my
why she won't hold his hand.
Right. So that's my point.
Nah.
On
That's
one
not
front,
why. I think he gets handies.
But that's
And I
not
think he'd be
fucking.
grabbing her hand and she's like, "That's just sore, fam. Leave that shit off."
carpal tunnel.
Yeah, she's literally locked in, bro.
Bet money Trump got a Bluetooth subscription.
Oh, 100.
Promo code Flagrant.
Run it back.
I don't know. You think he's like smoking out like AIDS? You really think he's like banging out Hope Hicks?
I think he's getting head. If you don't get head at the table,
That's what I'm saying. He might be getting serviced.
he's getting service.
He's getting secretly serviced.
He's getting
He's getting secret
he's getting
service.
secretly
But I
service.
just
In
don't
that
see-
oral office.
Yo, can I be honest with you? Why would you not have all female Secret Service?
Oh.
Because they're
to
supposed
be
to
safe.
Yeah, to protect you.
Oh wait, you're not supposed to fuck your Secret Service? Whoa, you guys are crazy out here, dude. No, but why wouldn't
But that
you?
is the best secret. If you fucking all your Secret Service,
Yeah. You don't think we have one gay president, John Adams?
Yeah.
he's the only
I
one.
don't know why I just put that on him. That's disrespectful, bro. I was just watching Hamilton. I got Disney Plus. I was watching Hamilton the musical, bro.
Oh, man.
And the king was shitting on John Adams.
Yeah, but that's the king. Who gayer than the king?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Son, the king don't even try to be straight.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Have you seen Hamilton the musical
Yeah,
on Disney Plus?
yeah.
That shit is incredible, bro.
So it's the best. The best.
My homie was
I'm
Hamilton.
not gonna miss my shot.
Yo, can I tell you the whitest shit? Andrew? Can I tell you the
was so
What is it? Dun, 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 dun.
Not Rocky,
That's
Rocky, bro.
Not Rocky, son.
I'll tell you the whitest shit about Andrew. When that Hamilton soundtrack dropped on Spotify, he was like, everyone has to listen. He texted me, you have to listen to the Hamilton soundtrack.
Son.
I listened, I was like, what the fuck
Why?
is
Is
this
that
guy's
just-
listening
No.
to a fucking musical?
You're bugging.
No.
The Hamilton
bugging, bro.
soundtrack is fire. fire.
Nah.
But the craziest thing about Drew is that he listened to the Hamilton soundtrack without seeing the fucking play.
Oh yeah, I never saw. I just saw the play.
So you're an idiot for that.
No, I just saw the play.
After years later.
I didn't need it, bro. I visualized it, dude.
That's
I
so
visualized
stupid,
it,
son.
man. I put
That's
it all
so
together.
stupid.
There's people listening to this podcast right now. They're not visualizing, even though they can over youtube.com/Flagrant 2. I'm just saying. I visualized it, and it was so amazing. It was so beautiful, and it was inspiring.
Oh my
dude.
God,
the
dude.
American journey.
Literally, Hamilton is
That's
rap.
the deep state.
Hamilton's rap for theater kids.
It is.
Nah,
It's
son.
rap for theater kids.
Mark,
It's literally-
don't disrespect.
Mark, chill
son.
out.
Don't
chill
disrespect,
out, son.
son.
You talking to a real black man. He's dressed in purple right now, okay?
Best
He's
believe.
a purple jumpsuit.
I showed up like it was Easter. Fuck out of here, son.
If a drug dealer went to church on Easter, that's the outfit he's wearing.
So, down to the watch, though. Holy shit.
Yeah, a little
now, that
soft.
fit's fire.
A little soft, yeah.
That fit is fire, yo.
The accents, man.
Hamilton, I've listened to the soundtrack.
Yo.
I
If
didn't
you
see
about
it.
to shit on Hamilton,
I'm just gonna
be
say
careful, bro. I get you wish there was more Lafayette,
Yeah,
or whatever
I know, that's
French
what
shit
he
you
want.
come from. Yeah. Where's Rochambeau's part? You don't get it all.
Going to see Hamilton, I
Yeah.
saw it. It was dope.
Cried,
Yo, don't
son.
put on airs.
I cried, son.
What is it? How do you
cried.
go? What is that term? Don't put on airs.
Nah, I ain't
putting on air.
Yeah, why are you putting on airs, bro?
Yeah.
Don't do that to
Don't
me.
Don't do that shit to me, dog. You
Don't
putting
do that
on
shit to me,
airs,
yo.
dog.
Hey, don't
You-
you dare accuse me
Hey,
of putting on air.
you-
I'm airless out this bitch.
Nah, you got
I
a lot
don't even
of
got
air.
on Nikes. I'm
got a
airless.
lot- You be putting on airs. You think you're too good for Nike? You be putting on airs,
hey,
bro.
Hey,
You
hey,
be putting on
hey,
airs.
don't do that.
You be putting
Don't do
on
that
airs.
shit.
I'll fucking
Don't
point.
do that shit.
Hey,
That's
bro.
that's calling me all right is saying I put on airs.
Yeah,
it's the
you're
same
both.
shit. Yeah,
Oh, shit.
Okay, I'll be all right. I don't know.
Yeah, that probably helps him out a little bit.
yeah, what you talking about? I don't give a fuck.
Proud boy, stand by. Hang out, whatever. I'm Akaash
Hey, we'll
Singh.
talk later. I'm Akaash Singh. I'll be on the message board.
Yo, how many of them were standing by the hospital? None.
Whoa, they're fake as
Where
fuck.
were they at, bro?
He literally said stand by because I'm going to have corona. That's what the hidden
Son,
part
that's
of that
all he
was.
needs y'all to do is stand by the dude. Literally got in a car looking for y'all.
Yep.
Stand by the car. Stand by the hospital.
Drive by with the hot chew. Can you believe it?
Yeah, bro.
Hand up on the window.
DMV. That's what he's doing.
DMV.
That's so pussy that we're trying to make him feel bad for threatening his Secret Service 3 people with corona.
that's
Get
the thing.
fuck
Secret
out of
They
here.
put the plastic like the Uber.
Secret Service
Son.
is there to intercept bullets from assassins.
Yeah.
Like, they're so grateful that their only risk is, like, an old guy coughing on them.
Can I
Like,
say something right
and
now?
you had a mask?
Wait a minute. This is actually very important. You can't be his Secret Service unless you have corona. Think about it. In order to protect him, you got to be in the room with him while he got corona. So you must either get corona or have already had it so you could protect him. Think about that.
Yeah.
You can't be like, oh, sorry, fam, I got to be 6 feet away from you while you got corona.
Yeah.
Every Secret Service person had to have already
That's what
had
I'm
it.
saying. After he gets corona, it's like, if you're Secret Service, you just have to be cool.
You
again.
got to get corona. It's like what we were doing here.
Yeah.
If one of us got it, we all got it.
Yeah.
Except Taylor. She getting the fucking boot. If you get corona, you getting the boot. You know what I'm saying? Deal with that shit. Shorty. You know, gotta bring that Rona over here disrespecting.
Why would I have
Yo,
Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't
watch
you?
your step, yo.
Wait a minute, but wait, what were we just talking
All
about?
I had to say, I'm talking about
ride,
Secret
yes.
Service shit. Like, literally, Reagan's Secret Service guys got shot for him.
Lived?
Yeah.
G's
what's
up,
up.
yo. They don't die.
Like, Trump's guys,
Cobra Kai
like,
over there.
they don't give a fuck. Like, I don't get the hate where people are like, oh, man, Trump's putting his Secret Service members
That's
in
why
danger.
liberals are losers,
Him going
man.
in public is putting them in danger. Him being the president, them being Secret Service is putting
Their
themselves in
job
danger.
is to be in danger.
It's like saying, like, oh, the military is in danger. It's like,
yeah, dude.
That's the
Nah,
point,
that's pussy.
right?
That's soft. That's real soft. I think
They are
that-
the Navy SEALs of bodyguards. Like, you're the best of the best, the most elite of the elite. You think they're scared of fucking coughing?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. Grow up.
The counterpoint is like, oh, he didn't have to go out. He went out just for his
Nah,
own
you
ego.
got to do it.
Nah, that is the point.
But I'm,
You got.
That
Where'd
is
he
the
go
point.
out? He
Why
went to
the
his
f-
car.
Yeah, but why go out?
He got to leave the hospital.
Yo.
That's what.
Yo,
Nah.
you got to make a moment, bro.
Yeah, he did it from inside the hospital with the videos and shit. He put
Nah,
out
you
Twitter
gotta go
videos.
out.
You gotta
say
holler at
what
the
up to
homies,
people.
bro. You gotta say
Yeah.
what's up to your boys.
Yeah.
Come on,
Throw
bro.
the setup.
Spin around the block a little bit.
That's it. At least he had a top on. JFK okay, dummy. Do you know what I mean? At least you learned a lesson. Get your wig pushed back, literally.
Wow. God damn.
He did get his wig pushed forward. Technically, that shit came from the back.
Yeah. Well,
You want to talk about a comb over? Yo, whose comb over was crazier, JFK or Trump? Real talk. Who got the crazier comb over?
Hey, real talk.
Cat food, JFK?
Come on.
As in, like, which one looks
Jesus.
worse?
I don't know why I'm going so hard on JFK. All he was trying to do is liberate the people.
Fuck
Yeah.
Marilyn Monroe a little bit.
He smashed Marilyn Monroe. You want to talk about Hope Hicks?
Yeah, OG Hope Hicks.
That
She gave him syphilis.
did she really?
I made that up. But
Damn,
it's like
bro.
crazy though to
That's
think
an
about.
old man disease to get.
Yeah, right.
That's that's
Syphilis,
G shit.
rickets,
Yeah, gout.
gout.
Gout ass
You know how much
motherfucker.
pussy you got to eat to get gout, Mark?
Yo, if you get leprosy from the pussy,
Dude,
Scurvy? Scurvy?
Yo, scurvy.
But gout, they say, is the rich man's disease.
Because you eat too much meat.
That's right, that prime rib.
Ooh.
That dangle. Sometimes you got it. You weren't here for that episode? Were you here when we were talking about the Cobra Kai mom?
Oh yeah, the meat.
yeah.
Yeah, the meats,
Yeah.
bro.
The meats.
Yo, you ever listen to Andrew talk about restaurants that he's been to in New York?
No.
Nah.
What'd I do?
You were explaining some restaurant you went to like an hour ago.
Okay.
And then the way he explains it is he goes, all right, so we go to this restaurant. It's real small, super hard to get a reservation, whatever. And we're just sitting there. We're just sitting there. Yo, he just drops this on me like whatever. So he just says that. And he goes, yeah, there's a place across the street. They say it's the same burger. It's not the same burger, okay? It's not the same burger. You got to go to this spot. It's got the best burger. They say the prime rib's better. I don't give a shit. I go for the burger.
You know what
okay?
he doing?
Best
Putting
prime
on
rib.
air.
That's what Akaash
You putting
does.
on air.
I learned that from Akaash.
You put on air.
I learned that from
Yo, that's what they
Akaash.
serve. What do they serve? What do they serve the burgers on? Airs? They be putting that shit on airs?
Yo, I felt that in my heart right there, dude. That was super disrespectful what you just did.
I don't. Are you a foodie? Do you consider yourself a foodie? Because you talk about food, man.
Nah, he just
I
wants
spend so much goddamn money. I'm about to call myself a foodie, man. We went to this place. The reason why I say it's hard to get a reservation is I want you to get your hopes up.
Guys
Your
got
hopes could be
Seinfeld
way up.
over here
Yeah,
and
I
shit
know.
like that,
You
yo.
gotta get your hopes Hicks, boy.
Yeah.
You gotta get into
Don't
this
get
restaurant.
hope, you hick. Florida ass hick.
But it's called Fort Charles. Okay.
Oh, I've heard
the
of
best
that.
burger.
Super hard to get a That shit's like impossible.
I hate it. I'm gonna take you one day, Taylor. None of y'all
What a
air having
stupid
motherfuckers.
fucking name for a burger.
Why?
Fort Charles. It just sounds gay. What kind of skinny ass, non-meat having ass, Hindu ass, beefless burger you eating?
Man, what
That sounds like a
going
pussy
on
ass
right now?
burger. Fort Charles?
This the dress, bro.
Fort Charles?
Yes, Fort Charles Street.
Gay, bro. Get a real address.
What's
106. You know what I mean?
And
Get
Park?
3 numbers in your shit.
What is it?
If you got 2 numbers or less in your address, you gay, son. You gay. That's some gay shit. That's some gay shit. I'm at 28 Broadway. Homo. All that skinny ass AIDS address you got, bro. Beat that shit up.
What's your address though?
I got 4 numbers.
What is it?
8108. Out that bitch.
8 is the same number as 8, and
8108.
0 is not a number. So you technically have 2 numbers.
What's your address?
Man, I don't want to get into it, bro. I don't want to get into it, dog.
What's your stupid gay ass address?
I don't get into it. What are you talking about? I got mad numbers in my streets, bro. That shit is crazy, the amount of numbers I got. Wait, how do we even get here?
Because you're talking about your pretentious food taste.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing. Listen, I might go to a fine restaurant. You know what I'm saying? I might go to a fine restaurant.
I feel you, son.
It is what it is. I
feel
gotta
you,
treat
son.
myself right. My girl
He's not
likes
talking
nice
about
food,
Red
you know what I
Lobsters,
mean?
Alex. He's talking about actual fine dining.
Hey,
Oh.
hey,
Son,
can I tell you one thing?
Red
That black
Lobster's defined
no,
as
no,
the
no, no, no,
finest,
no.
son.
I got something. I
Red
got something for
Lobster's
you.
aight.
Where black people and white people can agree 100% on food. You ready for it?
Cheddar.
You ready? You ready for it? The boil.
Oh, shit.
Told you, bro.
Oh, shit.
Listen, the boil, that's the place where they put the food in the plastic, kind of like your
yeah.
couches.
What did you say? Whatever. The crab legs with
Yo.
the sauce. Oh my god.
So basically, they put.
Yo, Taylor just got blacker than black.
I have a bloody mess of that chair right there.
Put a little lammy in there. Forget about it. No, in all seriousness, the Boil is this like series of restaurants. I think they have different type as well, but essentially it's just what? It's like seafood, potatoes, spices.
It's incredible.
It's unbelievable.
And it's so easy.
It's easy. They'd give you a bib because you know you're going to get all fucked up.
Messy as fuck.
But when you go in there, tell me it's not the most diverse restaurant you've ever seen. Nobody putting on airs.
Nobody putting on airs in the Boil. It's too messy.
It's too messy.
Every time I've been there, it's only been black people. Maybe you go to a different
What
one,
time
but
you
every
go?
time I go, it's only black people. So.
You go 12:30 at night or some shit, bro. You got to wake up early, man.
You see white people there?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, maybe I'm going to the wrong one.
Yeah, you are. Which
There's
one are you
two
going
different
to?
ones.
Oh, what? You want to go to the White Boil? Damn, Alex. Damn, sellout ass Alex. Oh, I'm going to the wrong Boil.
Alex
Alex
tries
at
to
my
front.
Boil.
Why do you think he started going to the Boil, man?
Shut the
Yeah.
fuck
Why do you think he
up.
started?
Shut the
You know
fuck
what?
up. No,
He
no.
was looking for seafood sluts. That's what he was looking for.
Yo, you know,
Plastic bag, you won't need one of those with me. Wait, what were you saying, Akaash?
he lost his invite to the cookout. That's why he's going to the Boil.
Oh my
That's
goodness,
why.
Al.
That's 'cause you ain't going to no cookouts, Al.
I've never
Whoa.
lost it. I've never
Alex,
lost it.
me-
What about
Media.
the carne asada? Are you invited to that? The carne asada.
I'm not Mexican, bro.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Wait, is a boil? You gotta like cook your own food?
Nah, that's Japanese
You
people and
stupid redneck.
Koreans.
Is
Yo,
this like
shouts to Koreans for the biggest hustle ever, bruh.
Son.
Hey, you want to come to our restaurant? Yeah. You cook.
thank you?
That's idiotic.
This is why I hate fondue. I thought the boil was like one of those like hot pot places, like
No.
where you like you
Nah,
put
bro,
all
it's
your
a
food in
seafood
there.
spot.
No,
They cook
this.
that shit for you. They
Why is
boil
it in
that
a
shit for
plastic
you.
bag? Can we understand
So
that?
you can shake that shit up with the seasoning.
Yeah.
But it's put there after the
You just
fact.
don't eat with the seasoning.
God damn.
White ass, you get in the
No,
mile.
Oh yeah,
It
they'd
is
be asking me like, "What season do you want?" I'm like, "I'll just have the lobster, please, and the shrimps. I don't need any
just
Old
steamed
Bay
with water."
sauce." Steamed with water. Yo, water is flavorful.
Do you
That's
have
the thing that
anything
y'all
with
forget.
truffle in it?
I don't fuck with that truffle, bro.
Oh, word?
Nah,
Why?
that's one thing white women got wrong. But pumpkin spice,
Pumpkin.
let's keep it a buck.
Pumpkin. Yo, white
Let's
people-
keep it up. Everybody wants to talk about Karens. Karens invented pumpkin spice, so put some respect on it.
Nah, white people killed it with pumpkin.
We did.
Y'all killed it with pumpkin.
Nobody wanted pumpkins
Nobody
before
could take that
us.
shit from you. No.
Yeah.
Pumpkin fucking.
Ain't gourds the ones with the herpes on it?
What?
You never seen the pumpkins with the herpes on it?
The rich man's disease.
The
The gourd. Is that what he's
Son, is gout. If you don't got gout and herpes, you not rich.
Nah, I believe
If you
that.
don't got
Shit,
gout
of
and
course,
herpes,
son.
you not rich.
Nah, I believe that.
I'll stay
Real
poor.
talk. That's the sign of a king.
Damn.
That's the sign of a king. Okay, you got gout in your feet and braille on your dick. You're a king. Black Panther. Yo, you know how they got dope ass technology in Wakanda?
Why?
But do you know about that?
Yes.
I'm just saying.
What's going on with your?
Have you seen that?
Seen what?
That they have the dope technology there.
I watched because
they got vibranium.
I watch Black Panther like once every month.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
I'm
crazy.
I really
It's like your period.
Yo, she trying to brag to the.
Just rolls around. You're like, I'm getting real pissed. I think I'm watching Black Panther next week.
That's how the PMS calms down.
It's Panther menstrual.
I just really like the movie.
Once a
Nah, that's a
month.
fire movie, man. They cured sickle cell with that shit.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
Man, that's nice of them.
Motherfucker.
Yo.
Yo, what? You're lucky. We don't got some fancy fucking scientists that cure white diseases.
Why are you making it seem like Wakanda's real?
It is real. Israel? Israel?
Is
Oh, wait, stay what?
What's going on, bro?
Yo, that's crazy though. Think about it. Wakanda, bro. Israel's Jewish Wakanda.
Ah.
Juconda.
It's Jewkanda.
Don't disrespect. Chadwick, he passed away. He was a real, our king. And now you're going to say that it was whatever you do.
Chihuahua? Let's call it Chihuahua.
You want a country?
Come on, Taylor.
Yo, Taylor. Yo, period Taylor's another level, yo. You need to calm down over there, dude. You need to calm down. No, you're getting a little bit out of pocket. I'm not. I try to bring up Black Panther one time. Yo, you got to say it like Forrest Whitaker, man. Come on.
And I'm not going to do
Try to pronounce it once. Black Panther. Just try.
I bet you can't do it as well as Andrew.
Try it one
I
time.
bet
Probably
you can't.
can't.
I bet you
I'm not
can't.
gonna
Because
do
the power of Black Panther flows through.
His Wakandan accent is better.
It does. It does. I speak Wakandan.
Yo, we don't got those gun things no more.
See, the Wakandans are about weapons, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yo, strapped.
Real talk.
Come on, Taylor.
Hey, while we're gonna get back to this in a second, but I do want to announce something that's very important. Asshole Army, we got a job opportunity. Okay, we've been busy as fuck, so we've been slacking on our social game. We haven't been able to create a lot of the Instagram, Twitter content that we were able to create in the past. You know, we do these really fun Instagram and Twitter videos based on parts of the podcast, and because we've been so fucking busy, not only with these podcasts, we got another project we're working on. We're gonna tell you about that in the next couple months, but we've been slacking. So we want to hire somebody or maybe a couple people to fill that role. And what we're going to do is we're going to have a fucking competition. Asshole Army, if you're nice with editing, we want a multimedia beast. So that means video editing, Photoshop, maybe even some web design, some graphics. I mean, we want a multimedia super nerd who truly understands it, falls in love with it, and takes this as far as they possibly can. Yeah, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to take this whole episode and we're going to put it on Dropbox, and we're going to put the link in the description to this YouTube video right now. If you're listening on SoundCloud or any other audio device, just go to YouTube. You can find the episode there. Take it. You could download it, and we want an under 1 minute clip. Okay? The clip has to be under 1 minute. All right? And it just has to be hilarious in the same vein as our other clips, but you can put your own sauce on it, flex hard, and we're going to post them, show them to the world, and then let the people decide who the next person that's part of the Show Studios Army is. So go do that, attack it, and we're excited to see what y'all got. All right? Now let's pay some bills. All right, guys, we're going to take a break for a second because we need to get your brains on point with this Neuroroot, all right? I know a lot of you guys don't know what Neuroroot is, so I'm about to tell you, okay? You're about to be sharp as fuck. Which episode did we do when we were on Neuroroot?
Last Patreon
episode, we were fully on Neuroroot, okay? They got these pills, they got these drops. It's from our boys over at Radix, and this is brain support right here, okay? You got that B6, you got that caffeine in the pill. Okay, this stuff is taking you to the next level. Sharp, focus, without that crash that comes with a coffee. I know I'm not saying don't drink coffee. I love some coffee. But if I need to be sharp as fuck, not playing games, let's say I got to fight with my girl when I go home, I take a Neuroroot, so I'm ready to go. Ding, ding, ding. Call it, Bruce Buffer. Let's get ready to rumble.
Dead ass.
I'm Neurorooted up.
I took that before Patreon, and then normally I'd be crashing at the end of the episode. We rode for an entire day. I swear to you, I was fine.
That's
I was
what I'm
like,
talking
I am
about.
good. I did a show. I went from 7 a.m. to 1 a.m. Good
That's
money.
it. So look, Neuroroot.com, use the promo code Flagrant and you get 20% off. And that's Neuroroot. And I know some of you fucking idiots don't know how to spell that, neither do I. So I'm going to look at the screen.
Yeah, you know how to spell it if you took that Neuroroot.
Neuroroot.com. Use that promo code Flagrant and get your brain right. Let's get back to the show. All right, we back. Look, interesting story out. Jack Harlow, white rapper. Calm down, Akaash. Calm down,
Mark.
Okay? Calm down. No, Mark likes...
Come on, bro.
Mark likes Jack Harlow.
yeah.
Bro.
Mark loves Jack Harlow. That's his boy.
So Jack Harlow was in Atlanta, and some gays wanted to know what was popping. For real, he was walking down the street, and they were shooting their shot. And I guess he was shocked. Maybe there's not a lot of gays in Louisville or something like that. But it brought up a very interesting question, at least for me, right? Which was, is homophobia wrong?
No, we've had this discussion. We had a discussion about a different phobia last week.
Right.
Okay.
So what I guess to clarify the parameters, just to make sure we're good, I'm not talking about homophobia in terms of
Hatred.
hatred in terms of the way that people assume what that word means, but phobia is fear.
Literally fear. Arachnophobia.
Fear of
Spiders.
Spiders, right?
Hydrophobia.
Fear of
Water.
Weed. What? Oh yeah, water. Yeah.
I don't hate water.
Agoraphobic, fear of, I think, leaving
Outdoors.
the house.
Yeah.
Outdoors. Okay, so it's truly a crippling fear, right? Homophobia, I don't know if that's hateful. I do believe it's arrogant.
Not in this case.
Wait for it.
Okay.
Homophobia implies that the gay dudes would do something to you that would induce fear. Simply complimenting you is not scary. But women, when guys are talking to them and coming towards them, you have every right to be scared, Taylor, because that guy could do something crazy. He could assault you. He could even rape you. That is terrifying.
He could overpower you.
He could overpower you. You could be male phobic. You could be whatever, heterophobic or whatever that is, male phobic. Yes, Akaash.
Okay, finish your point. Sorry.
Okay, so my point is homophobia, if there's a gaggle of gays, they're standing on the corner, right? And they are whistling at you, and then they start to approach you all together. If a guy is homophobic, right, I am fearful that these gays might rape me. I don't think that is hateful, but it is arrogant to assume that they would want to fuck you and fuck you forcefully. Getting laid is one of the easiest things about being gay, right? I mean, isn't that what happens? Isn't that the good thing about being gay? You're in the shower at the gym and you're like, yo, you're not sucking dick, and the guy's like, yeah, that's right, and then you start sucking dick, right? Like, isn't that that's just how it goes? That's how
I think that's how it works.
I mean, AIDS didn't go around so fast because they don't fuck at all.
I mean,
this is male sex drive, right?
They have glory holes, right?
They have glory holes.
There's just a hole where you put your dick in and then it just gets sucked.
And on the other side, there's a guy who's like, thank God, a dick and no face. This is all I wanted, right? So,
yo, Loki, that shit sounds magical, son.
Son, it is.
You want to put your dick in this hole and it gets sucked? Son, can you imagine?
There's a magic hole.
World?
Can we just talk about something?
Fucking Narnia over there, man.
Do you know what gay means before it meant homosexual?
Happy.
Happy.
Because you're getting your dick sucked all the time, probably.
Yes. That means that the people that decide to call homosexuals gay were not going, ew, gay. They were going, man, look how gay. Look how happy that must be just getting your dick sucked all the time in a sauna.
Yo, can you imagine a straight dude and somebody's like, stick your dick in that hole? You'd be like, in your fucking mind?
Stick my dick in a hole? No, there's a guy's mouth on the other side. What? Sick.
Gay people just thought
Hope he doesn't have a beard.
Gay people are so trusting, and so they be getting their dick sucked so much. Like, yo, if I just put a hole in this bathroom stall,
yes,
and I put my dick in there, somebody can suck it.
So here's the problem with homophobia: it's too arrogant. These gay guys can get dick whenever they want. Think about it. They can get, so straight guys, we're walking around going like, oh my God, these gay guys are gonna rape me, thinking you're gonna get raped by a gay guy who could fuck whenever he wants. Right? And guys who are in great shape, these gay guys are working out all the fucking time, probably because they're going to the sauna getting their dick sucked. Of course, I go to the gym all the time. I'll just get my dick sucked in the shower. That makes perfect sense. The point is, homophobia.
Fuck a protein shake. This is the real protein drink.
So here's the thing. It is arrogant, but not hateful. Based on the literal definition of the word.
Correct.
Does that make sense? Am I tracking?
Now, the one thing I would say is, you said women
Give
are...
me pushback, or as they say, fun.
You say women are afraid because a man could overpower them.
Correct.
If you're a gay dude, you could probably overpower most straight dudes. I mean, these motherfuckers are morale.
Depending where you're at. If you hung out in West Hollywood, these guys are beautiful and they are chiseled and they're massive. I mean,
you sound very turned on by it.
And they're tight and they're just nice.
Mark.
And they're successful.
Let me tell you something.
Just other characteristics.
And they're talented. And they listen to me. They listen to me. And they cook. I mean, they're great guys.
But yeah, you're making point.
If they want to have their way with you, they can.
So
if you're Jack Harlow built like an 80s gay. These modern day gays would easily overpower 80s gay Jack Harlow.
Yeah, he's got rickets.
This is before they were in the gym all the time getting their immune system up.
Yeah, real talky.
So maybe homophobia should be a function of height. Like if you're a little dude and cute as fuck.
Yeah.
Right? You could be more afraid of gay dudes potentially doing something to you that you want. You have a right to be more homophobic than I do. Right?
Every gay dude on this earth could probably have his way with me.
Exactly.
I would let him, but that's the only difference.
But does that make a little sense? Like, I wonder if gay guys ever push back on the idea of homophobia where they're like, dude, we don't even want to fuck you. Like, that's the most insulting thing. Like, straight guys are like, oh, these gay guys wanted me. It's like, what are you talking about?
Oh, I'm
like,
sure.
Sex is the easiest thing to get. Sure. Why do I even care about what you have to offer?
But if they're hitting on you and then you're like, yo, chill out, and they're like, that's homophobic, what makes you think I want to fuck you? It's like, yo, that's like a construction worker when a girl's like, stop hitting on me, be like, I didn't want to fuck you, I just want to whistle at you, bitch. Stupid,
but that's
arrogant
what they
bitch.
want. If the girl literally stopped and was like, all right, let's leave work, so let's go fuck, I think the construction workers would be like, well, I was just trying to entertain my friends, bro. Like, I got buildings to build. It's Corona. I can't get tested if I leave the facility. It's a whole issue. I don't think they've ever done that. You think they're just going to walk off to work?
I don't think women have been like, let's fuck right now.
Yeah.
But I'm sure if they did, you would have to go. You can't be the gay dude being like, well, no, actually, maybe on my lunch break.
Taylor, have you ever reacted like a construction worker whistled at you and you were like, what do you want to do?
Not necessarily that way.
Talking to the microphone.
Not necessarily that way.
Wait, what way did it work?
Like, as in, like, if they were whistling or like, hey, what's up, my? Like, I'll just do a weird ass face or something like that.
But have you ever been into it?
But it's never worked, right? Like the flirtation has never worked. You've never been like, oh, here's my number. Thank you so much for whistling at me. And they know that.
I don't get why do guys do that?
It's the same reason why like Shamu like puts the water on the people watching.
What?
Wait, what?
It's just fun. You know what I mean? It's just entertainment.
Yeah, but the
We're
people
just
will
making
sit
gags.
People will sit in the splash zone. Women don't intentionally.
Yeah.
Like,
Y'all know what you're doing trying to walk around in the city.
no,
entering the splash zone, yo.
No.
You're not entering the splash zone.
No.
What do you do when
can't
you're
get splashed at the kitchen?
What do you do when you go in the splash zone? Put on a poncho.
That's right.
Cover up.
Cover it up, head to toe.
I'll go out looking bummy as hell, and then there'll still be guys that hit on me.
They
don't
like
that make
the
you feel
bum.
good?
Yeah.
Don't that make you
I
feel
kinda
good?
feel salty because, like, you know, I don't look right. Like, stop.
But imagine you look right. Imagine how much more you would get.
Maybe they see what's beautiful on the inside.
Facts.
Yeah, maybe they're catcalling.
Labia minora.
Sounds like a constellation, bro. That's like the Little Dipper.
That's what the labia minora is. No, that's the Jewish labia. Y'all never seen no labia minoras?
I thought
With
you
the
said.
eight-
Eight
with the
candles on it. Yeah, you got 8 candles on your labia minora.
I thought you said light me a menorah, and I was like, this guy really is Jewish. Yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. You said light me a menorah.
What's labia minora?
That's Hanukkah, light the menorah. I thought you were saying like light me a menorah. I was like, this guy's really wants a menorah.
I don't know what's happening right now, bro.
How do you even spell that?
It's all good. You never spell anything right anyway. You look at Taylor's notes, just looks like she's pounding her fist on the
She
fucking
can't spell
keyboard.
my name for shit.
I know. How do you spell Akaash?
No,
I don't know.
right.
Yo, can we actually talk about this?
It's 3.
Three
Spell
what?
it.
It's 3.
It's 3 what?
It's 3 A's total, not in a row.
I know.
Yeah, but you were spelling it AAAKSH. Ox.
No, I won't.
Yeah, you trying to change the music?
Yo, do you remember when you were quizzing Taylor on on your religion?
Yeah, ask Taylor, where am I from? Do you know where I'm from? What country? What country am I from?
I don't know.
Hold on.
What religion? Hold on, I'm not done. I'm not done.
Don't leave it there. Don't leave it there. Hold on a second. Al, what's going on right now? What country is Akaash from?
Look at her.
Go. I can show you the world.
Here we go.
Go.
Okay, so originally I was gonna say India.
That's right.
No. But
Yeah.
technically, are you American citizen? So technically, it's America.
Ain't no trick question. Why? How am I brown? Is what I want to know.
Taylor killed that.
Yeah, you got that right.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
No.
something racist. That was gonna be lit.
Mexico. I wanted you to say that so bad. Oh, that would have been awesome.
She was talking to Efe, and then Efe was like, "You think I'm white, don't you?" And she was like, "You're not."
And they kind of look white.
Yeah, I think it pass.
But then I was like, "What country? Do you know what country I'm from?" She's like, "Nah." And what religion am I?
I mean, that's a tricky one, though. I'll be
Yeah.
honest.
Only ones I don't even know if that's even a real religion.
What? None of them are real if you're a Christian.
You killing it, Taylor.
Oh, yay!
Yo, have more confidence in yourself,
This is
bro.
like Slumdog
I
Millionaire.
honestly do not like giving quiz.
It's like Slumdog Millionaire. It's awesome. It's like Snoop Dogg Millionaire. It's like goddamn Hindu.
Hey, I tell you what, cuz.
I love Slumdog Millionaire.
That's a good movie. I watch that like once a
Great.
month myself.
Yo, is that Indian people?
Wait, how many other religions do y'all have?
It don't matter.
Oh man,
Mad.
It don't matter. There's too many. But what was the
Hindu's
question?
like the main one, though, right?
no, is Slumdog Millionaire? Is that like that's like Indian people's Black Panther?
Is that your Black Panther?
Nah.
That's not a black.
Do y'all watch it like that though?
That movie a little divisive within the Indian community.
Was it really?
Some people feel like it only shows the bad parts of India.
It's like
I don't feel that
I
way.
heard that they didn't even treat the actors right afterwards.
It's like
I
Indian
didn't
matchmaker.
know that. I don't know what that.
Wait a minute, hold on. Is there anything that's unanimously loved by India? Because Matchmaker's divisive. Slumdog Millionaire is divisive.
What's unanimously loved by anybody except Black Panther?
Black Panther?
Black Panther is the only unanimously loved thing I can think of.
Black Panther. I don't know if it's unanimous. Forrest Whitaker kind of like, it should be like, hey, like.
Yeah, mad skeptical.
I know, right? He was just like,
Very suspicious.
Oh my God.
Slumdog is where I learned India makes hot chicks. I ain't know that before that.
Yeah.
still waiting.
Nah, you gotta admit the lead. She was a baddie.
Frida Pinto.
Priyanka Chopra?
No, Frida Pinto.
She can't
She was a
get
baddie,
another
so.
job though, she said.
Yeah.
Wait, why not?
Because she got smoked out.
No,
What?
I heard she got ran through after that movie.
Oh,
what?
Yeah, producers and shit. That's
She dated the fucking main character, Dev Patel, for like years.
oh, I heard the producers smoked her out.
Son,
So
Al's a wild boy,
Yeah,
bro.
where
producers
you get
smoked
that
her out.
from?
I like
Everybody
Alex.
was smoking her out?
yeah,
Yeah.
Really, dog?
Son,
That's what the word on the street is. Yeah.
Slum dog.
Yo, are you cool with them talking about your queen like that, dog?
Son, don't talk about Frida like that, yo.
No, she's a baddie. I was giving it up.
Yeah, respect, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
I'm gonna take it to
Black
boil.
Panther?
Black Panther. No, how did we even get here?
I don't know.
We're lost.
Oh, we're asking Taylor questions about me.
Oh, yeah.
You're 2 for 2 though.
Nah, she got it. She was just worried about
But
the
she also
first one.
said, I don't know if it's a real religion before she said Hindu.
Well,
It's not. though.
yeah.
It's not. I went to their church. They just walk around in circles like some fucking NASCAR Saturdays. or something.
Son, what's Catholics
I have a
doing?
question.
They
No,
getting down,
Catholics
sitting
lit.
down, getting
Yeah.
up.
Sitting down,
Son.
getting up, same shit. We just be walking. We be ambulatory.
That shit was like an exercise.
I gotta go see
piece,
Nancy
son.
Pelosi at a Catholic mass,
Yeah,
bro.
son.
This woman would look lost. Dog, even at your wedding, bro, that was a lot of up, down.
Yeah, that's like burpees for Jesus. It's Jesus burpees.
That's why he's ripped?
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Yo, that's how Jesus got it.
That's how
but
you got that core strength.
Indians are more lean. Like they were like walkers.
Yeah, we be walking. Yeah,
You do be walking. Remember when we went to
yeah.
Singapore?
Yeah, we walked around 5
Was
times.
that real?
That was a real temple, yeah.
I mean, put on some roller skates or something,
Yeah,
bro. Like,
make that shit roll bounce. or
yeah,
something.
you could literally
Have
have
a
it.
little
Put some
Beyonce
music
playing.
Yeah,
It'd be litty.
Literally, but correct me if I'm wrong. We just walked around in circles, right?
Yeah. That temple, we just walked around.
So how else they gonna stay awake? His shit, I was almost falling asleep.
Really?
So,
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah,
bro.
when they read-
Why? What part you were gonna fall asleep when Father Ben got caught up? Yo, you gotta get Father Ben back on the pod so we can talk about his metaphor. Father Ben gave y'all a trash metaphor. Son, we were waiting for this shit to start tracking. Father Ben is a dope ass dude, bro. I spoke about him on the pod, right? And remember what was it exactly? He was talking about like their
climate.
union,
Yeah.
you and your girl's union, or your wife's union. He goes,
Glass and sand
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that
He goes, but you have to forge that union. Right now you're sand, but when you come together with that strength, it's like fire. And
Yes.
what does fire turn sand to? Glass. And everybody here was like, that shit kind of breaking.
and then he caught it. He's like, no, but it's of course it's stronger than
Stronger glass, like molten lava, like lava rock. Technically, it's lava rock. So you guys are a lava rock.
Yeah.
Man, it was like when you fuck up a punchline. You know, you be scrambling to think of the next funny shit.
Son, this
he just
man-
went for lava. He was like, hell, fire, lava.
This man improv your vows like that?
Yeah.
He was trying to write on stage like that on your vows?
he was
I-
right.
He was freestyling. I kind of like
Yo,
that.
that Jesus
it's just a
takes away.
slow version of like hotepping.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo!
yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
They like say one line for the Bible, they just like connect that different shit and then run right back to it.
I look
He
back.
honky tipped you, yo.
I look back as Al sitting in the way back of the church. He came
yeah,
an hour late.
naturally.
He's sitting way
Nah,
back
it was
in
the black
church.
people section.
I found him. I look back after he said that shit, and Al's just going like this. It's just him and his girl, and Al just like. Motherfucker can't even get lost in the wedding. Can't even get lost in it for 2 minutes.
You
bro.
want me to look for Al?
expect that from me.
That's true.
I got no soul. Okay? I sat real close up front so shit could penetrate.
It didn't
I
happen.
knew I'd be in bad behavior if I was in the back.
Son, you Black Panthered it.
I'm Black Panther.
You absorbed his lesson and then threw it back on him
Threw it right
stronger.
on Al. Al back in the face, screw face like.
Yeah, lucky I didn't get a out of me in the back.
It almost
I was
happened.
bad close.
It
son.
almost happened when he said the sand turns into glass. What did you think when he was breaking that down?
I was like, yeah, lava rocks. All right. I was cool with it. You know, I was getting married at the time, so I was kind of stressed. So I was
Why are
like,
you
whatever.
stressed out?
You were the most calm person getting married. Be honest.
Yeah, it was cool. I don't know. Get married is kind of, yeah, it was cool.
It was dope.
Yeah, it was cool. I was calm. But yeah, I don't
You
know.
were
It's
so
like-
happy you didn't even notice the metaphor.
Yeah, I bail out Father Ben a little bit because when you have to do the homily, you just get readings from the Bible.
What's
So,
a
like,
homily?
What?
That's where he
That's the
freestyles.
gay guys at the gym.
that's where he's freestyling. So when he's on stage and he's like, or when he's on the altar and he's like,
You can't write the homily
nah,
beforehand?
you can, but like you have to do it based off what the readings are.
And you guys choose the readings.
Yeah. So for your wedding, you get
Did
to
he
pick.
ask you what your reading was going to be?
Yeah. So we gave him like 3 different readings you have to read.
And when did you give it to him?
like 2 days before.
Okay,
3 days
so
before.
he had quite a bit of time.
I mean, he's also, the father for thousands of people. He got to talk to them too.
Yeah.
He doing a
other
wedding, yo.
homilies.
Nah, he pulled up like Trump to that wedding.
Yeah, he was freestyling.
You guys have a great union. It's fantastic.
This wedding, great. Just the greatest.
It's a tremendous union. It's a tremendous. It's really the best.
What about a Hindu wedding? Does anyone even speak? Do they have to speak?
You
in
wouldn't
that?
know.
Ooh.
What? Yeah, I want to know.
I wouldn't know
Wait a
either.
minute.
You
Yeah,
piece
we
of
all wouldn't
shit.
know.
Yeah, come
You
on.
fucking piece of shit.
You just walked into that, dude.
Yo, what an asshole, bro.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Dude, what do you guys have? Does it a lamp? How does it?
Does he agree?
I know I want to say something.
Y'all be having the buzz cut sheep over there? So?
We got the high top fade sheet.
No, for real. How does it work? You walk in and are they like Prince Sam? Yo, everybody gets it. Every religion gets it over here on Flagrant.
You got it.
All right?
You got it.
But do you guys have a master of ceremonies? What is it called?
We have a
Punjabi
priest.
MC?
We have a priest.
There's nothing Al finds funnier than Indian jokes, bro.
Son,
Nothing Al
Any
finds
Indian joke, Al is
love
done.
that.
It's
Sorry,
done.
I'm old school New York, Akaash. I'm sorry.
Al just wants me to give him a hero and get the fuck out of here. He had enough. Yo, it's taking too long. Yo.
Not for real.
No, we don't have a lot of freestyling like that.
But
We
is
have a
there
little bit.
anybody? Do you guys have anybody? Who do you get the wishes from? Like,
My last wish was to get married, so I don't know after that. I used them all up. And then I promised him a third wish would be to set him free. So
no, in all seriousness, who is the master
Is it
ceremony?
Robin
It could be a
Williams
friend.
or Shaq? Or is it Will Smith?
He's not Shaq.
Al holding it in now. Al holding it in. He's trying to not let it go because you got in his head, bro. Why you got in his head?
It's not Shaq. It's Kazam, okay? Fucking ignoramus, dude. You can't handle this stupidity I'm around.
Come on, bro.
Get it right, dog.
Come on.
Son,
Come on.
Get it right.
For real, though. For real.
Yeah.
What happens?
We don't do as much freestyling. A little bit here and
But
there.
who runs the show, dude?
Magic carpet.
Is that just being racist, Taylor? Come on.
That makes me want to watch Aladdin now.
What? The magic carpet doesn't run.
Dude, it
the
doesn't
ceremony.
perform the wedding.
That's just how they go.
No, he gets on the
Think he's just
magic
there
carpet.
flapping corners and we just understand what he's saying?
Yeah.
In all seriousness, is there somebody who is the master of the ceremony?
There's a Hindu priest, yeah.
A Hindu. It's called a priest.
Pandit, yeah. Pundit.
Pundit.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you burp?
No, I was going to say something, but
So
no.
a pundit,
Yeah.
right, runs it,
Yeah.
and he has to be Hindu.
Yeah.
You can't do the shit like where people get married nowadays.
no,
You get
I
your
know
homie
online.
to be the
Yeah.
efficient.
That's
I
some
believe
white
it's
shit.
called
Yeah.
efficient.
Efficient, yeah.
All right.
Black people don't do that either, I don't think, right?
Do they? Wait, what?
Black people don't do that either, do they? Have your homie get certified online and then do the...
Yeah, they would.
do that?
Yeah. It's almost like the gender reveals. White people started it, and then we kind of make it fly.
Y'all took that shit to another level.
we
Gender
did.
reveals,
Yes,
bro?
we did.
You ain't burning down no San Francisco off that shit.
I mean,
That's probably the most religious dude, setting San Francisco on fire.
Wait, what happened?
He probably the most Christian guy.
San Francisco is on fire?
Yeah.
I didn't
off
know
a gender
about this.
reveal.
I thought it was Armenia.
I don't know enough about what's going on over there.
Neither do I.
In
But
order to
apparently there's a genocide.
You
or
got
some
that
shit.
email too?
I've been getting mad DMs from Armenians, and I gotta say this. The Kardashians aren't the only fine ones. There's some fine-ass Armenian girls out there that let me know about this genocide. We got to keep them alive, yo. I've got one tweet. This is how much you know how
have
Kanye
no
don't give
idea what the fuck
no
you're talking
shits
about.
about the Kardashians. He has one tweet about pray for Armenia mixed in with, and we need to get our masters back. Your wife is Armenian, bro. Your kids are Armenian.
Man, they white.
There's a beef. I don't know enough about it, but there's a beef between Turkey, Azerbaijan, and Armenia. And it looks like it's escalating into some sort of war. And obviously, you know, there's been horrible atrocities committed against the Armenian people that are not to this day acknowledged. And they're probably very concerned that this could happen again.
Efe was explaining to me that the Armenian genocide, I was like, give me Turkey's side. He was like, it was wrong. What we did was wrong. I was like, all right, fair enough.
Yeah. A little tricky. I didn't mean to ruin the mood.
Yeah.
But
dude.
yeah, I know. I'm sorry. So back to what you were saying about your stupid thing.
Well, listen, I had a lot of fun. Wish you could have been there.
No, you don't wish.
Do they
Don't
play?
wish.
Do they play music at the wedding?
I used one of my 3 wishes to disinvite all 3 of you.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
You were 1 wish each.
Do they play music there?
Now ours was just a ceremony, so no. But the reception gonna have all the music.
That's smart though.
Are we
because-
going to be there at the reception?
Yeah.
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 Do you not play music because you don't want the snakes to come out? There's snakes
Yo, what if Akash's dick unzips his own pants and just starts coming out?
That would be so ill.
That was in Lovecraft Country.
That was in what?
This show.
The show that you watched? Thank you,
Why not
Taylor.
everything gotta go back to black shit, Taylor? Not everything gotta go back to black shit, or we listen to Rubs.
Why does Taylor think this podcast is a Migos song, bro? It's like every few minutes she's like, love cat. What are these ad libs, yo? Period Taylor's wild. Like the first hour period Taylor's in, and at the end you just go off the radar.
Oh my god.
I know. Oh my gosh, it's right.
Speaking of snakes, can we talk about tigers?
Yo.
Oh.
All right. So Tyga started an OnlyFans. This is kind of lit. That's a transition. That's a transition. That's a Bruce Jenner to fucking Caitlyn right there. That's a beautiful transition.
Goddamn Segway champion.
Okay.
2 wheels.
Real talk. Yo, Segway got bodied so bad.
Son, that was the dumbest fucking invention that ever happened.
Nah,
Yeah,
but
the
now they
motherfucker
got-
flew off the cliff on the Segway and then it stopped.
Oh, is that his?
Yeah. I'm
Why didn't
pretty
he
sure.
jump off his own device?
Because he was so embarrassed by his stupid ass invention. I remember.
I hate that. Like when the Atkins guy got a heart attack.
Yeah, that's rough. That's rough.
Remember when the Atkins guy was like, yo, you can eat hamburgers every day and you don't gain any weight, and then died of a heart attack.
And now we just the same shit as keto, right?
It is.
Yeah.
It's the same shit basically.
Yeah.
Can't do the cheese on the burger. That's it.
Yeah, you can.
On keto?
I don't know anything.
I don't know anything.
I don't know anything.
I don't know
That should
anything.
be the subtitle of every podcast. So, Flagrant 2 instead of no easy buckets. I don't know anything.
I don't know anything. I said rhinosaur earlier today. So. It is what it is. Okay, but go on. What were you saying?
Son, I forgot I'm gay.
We were talking. Taylor brought up Tiger's dick.
Oh, yeah. So Tiger got a mallet.
Yeah.
Have you seen this thing?
Yeah, I saw that shit.
Bro,
I
and
didn't see.
the thing that bothers me about it is he's holding it in the I got a little dick position. He's trying to like make the most of his dick. That you could just grab.
Don't
I
that?
really think it's the angle.
Yeah.
Wait, go.
I
That's
don't-
not the one I saw.
That's not.
That-
That's because it looks small. Yeah.
That one kind of looked little.
I was gonna let Taylor say it, but yeah.
Bro, what?
I just think it looks.
I saw a different one, dude.
I think it's
This
average
is
at
it.
best. You saw this one.
It's a different one.
Yeah.
How many dicks are you?
What are you talking about, guys? No, that one's totally little. What are you talking about?
Nah, that shit is huge to me.
Yeah, let me see.
Oh, this is not the dick?
It is, but I think go with this angle because this one looks crazy.
I love how
Nah, go with this
comfortable
angle.
y'all
Get-
are with watching, and you're looking at the dick like.
Nah, that motherfucker got it. Go with that angle and put that one up, and then
Taylor,
make
can
it
you send
take
me
the whole screen.
picture
Go
that's
full
on your
screen.
phone?
Yeah.
But if he pretending to have a huge dick and he don't like exactly tip like that's Tiger right there in one picture. I'm gonna pretend I got a huge dick and I don't. That's Tiger's entire
I
life.
said
bad.
see your text.
Yes, there is some like faking, but from what I see, that motherfucking dick right there.
It's the angle, sir.
Nah, that motherfucking dick right there. Wow.
Who's bigger, safaris or tigers?
I don't know. I got to see them next to each other wet.
Wait,
Yo.
what?
This guy, son.
What?
Yo, let me
It's like
tell
the
you
fruit
something.
in the supermarket, right? They put a little moisture on it, looks bigger.
Yo, is that why they do that?
Yeah, they got the perfect
Yo,
lighting.
Tiger just one animal.
Yo, you gotta
Safari
take
is the whole jungle. Get out of here. Safari got two E's. That shit is so big.
Amazing too.
But wait a minute, that's
Safari
a good
had the
point
dick.
about the supermarket. We should be taking our dick pics next to the fruits. Do you know what I mean? Because they look so much more delicious with the perfect lighting and the moisture.
Oh yeah. You ever get catfished by the fruit?
Oh, absolutely. You take it back to your house.
Yeah, I go, what is this shitty fruit that I bought?
It's the lighting.
It was so nice at the store when they sprayed the little spritz on it.
That's what we need to do. Now that's the dick right there.
He has a nice head.
Yo.
Come
Wow,
on,
girl,
Taylor.
Yo, we
Wow,
can't,
girl,
we
yo.
can't comment on
Yeah, stop objectifying us like
Y'all
that.
can comment on that, but yeah, y'all looking at a dick.
Yeah, but we looking at it different.
Looking at a dick.
I'm
like,
trying to
yeah.
decide how big this part of his thumb is so I can add them up to figure out the whole length.
Yeah.
Because he's just got the bottom of his thumb at the base.
I really think it's the angle.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you been fooled by a dick pic before? By clever lighting on a dick pic, clever angles?
Not like sent
All right,
to
take
me.
that shit
Yeah, I
down.
know.
Can we,
right?
come on.
Yeah, see if you can send me that on my phone.
Yo, he took down Kylie with that shit.
Yeah.
It's not that big.
It's
Ray
not-
J took down Kim with that shit.
This microphone is bigger than Tiger's.
No, it's not.
Nah.
Look at this thickness. Look at the thickness of this mic.
Thickness, maybe, but we're talking about length, distance.
This is the same.
No. What are you, Taylor? How tall are you? You can't take that.
Yes, I can.
Nah, chill out.
Come
yo. You're
on,
gonna get
son.
hurt. You're gonna get hurt. That's
This
gonna be in
is
your
a
lungs.
nice. I prefer on this side.
No way. You take a dick that big, you can have Forrest Whitaker's eyes. That shit gonna hit you right in your socket. Real talk. It's gonna hit you right in your socket. You need to be careful.
This is actually a really nice size.
No.
Stop stroking it
That's
like that.
borderline
Too. That's wild, though.
brutality, yo.
Yo,
She's just touching the top of it. Chill
Middle
out.
finger.
Black Lives Matter, yours included. Stop putting them big old fucking dicks in you. That's crazy. That's really crazy, Taylor. You're making me feel uncomfortable. Next topic.
Oh my god.
What else we got, yo? Weinstein's still catching bodies.
Yeah.
He
Yo,
is?
Weinstein, more women have come out to say that he assaulted them or raped them or whatever like that.
Hey, you late, bitch.
Yo,
Hey, you late, bitch.
What's going on
Hey,
with this case?
been there, done that, bitch. Give us a new guy.
yo, but what is the thinking with this, do you think?
Hey, you gonna add more years to his life sentence that he gonna get?
But why come out now?
I mean,
He's in jail now, right?
Well, he's going to go to trial. But why do you think come out now?
maybe it's cathartic in some way.
Is it
for
possible
being
they're doing a
reasonable
settlement?
people,
Oh, so they're like, I need to get in on that cheddar.
Maybe.
and if you saw Weinstein's dick, you're entitled to money.
And again, I'm not saying these. I'm
That's
not,
violating.
Do we have a picture of his dick?
No.
I don't think we want to see it, to be honest.
Ugh, it looks like it but like he's born with herpes almost.
Nah, there's some
man's
wild
disease,
shit
bro.
about his dick. I forget what it was, but there was some wild shit about
No, it
his
was
dick.
Epstein's. It looked like an egg.
the old egg dick.
Yeah.
Nah, but there's some wild shit about Weinstein's too. I don't remember
Really?
what it was, but yeah, it's like
These motherfuckers are wild dicks or some rapists, bro. And that kind of makes sense because they're
100% makes
thinking
sense.
nobody would want to consensually fuck me.
Yeah.
Because I have this disgusting dick.
Yep.
But is that how dick works?
Keep going. Keep going. I'm listening, Mark. Mark, I'm listening.
Like
I'm
you
here.
said that.
I'm
Mark,
here.
keep going.
Not even weird to me.
Is like if you have a dick that's weird and you're hooking up with a girl and she comes back consensually, everyone's happy. You take your dick out and it looks weird. Is she just gonna leave?
Yeah, I would assume so.
I mean, if you,
I don't
let's
think
just
that's
say,
how dick works.
hypothetically speaking, let's just say you go down on a girl, right? And pussy looks crazy.
Like what?
Like she stands up and it kind of unfolds like a beach chair.
Okay. Okay.
What would you do?
Like a sleeping bag that unwraps or something?
Unwraps completely.
What if
What
it
would you
pops
do?
open like an umbrella inside?
Whoa. Like a velociraptor that's yelling at you?
Like a velociraptor that's yelling at you.
What?
Isn't that shit?
Newman.
I don't know. Like, out of respect, I'd be like, all right, well,
We'll just get it done.
yeah, I would say I have like a tonsil issue and I can't go down.
Son, even if you pulled out, he got caught in the fucking webs and then slid back into her vagine. What? You know what I mean?
He has the
But you can still
same
beat it
eye
up
as
though. Like,
He got a little Forrest Whitaker. Yeah, you could still beat it up. Absolutely. You still, and I would, 100%.
that's what I'm saying.
If I'm at that point, I'm going to cross the finish line.
I truly don't think I would have the courage to be like, nah, I have to leave. Like what? Like,
Because you would be so concerned that it would make that person feel
yeah,
horrible, right?
they're
Destroy their
they're at your
confidence.
place. You have to like kick them out. You have to be like, sorry, you just have to go home now.
What if
Who would do that?
What if they showed you their pussy? What if they showed you their pussy?
Who would do that?
What? You wouldn't?
Yeah.
Have you ever done that?
Yeah.
Wait,
Hold
what?
on. Explain what's going on here.
You
It didn't
sucked a
look weird.
deformed
Hold
penis.
on.
Oh, my bad.
A girl showed you her vagina.
So not look, but it smelled a little funky, and I was like,
That's
nah.
different.
No, we're not talking about
That's a
smell.
deformity.
No, we didn't say we didn't say
Mark is
Weinstein.
deformed all the time.
We didn't say Weinstein's dick smells. We
Yeah.
said it looked weird.
Yes. Purely off the physicality. You would reject a woman? No, that's
No, you
harsh.
wouldn't. You probably turn it around from the back and hit it. That's it.
Nah, there was one time I was with a chick, and her vagina kind of felt like an asshole. It was weird because it was just tight right at the beginning, and
then opened up in the middle.
Yeah,
Yeah. Football.
It was
Yeah.
weird, and I stopped fucking, and that's it.
Yeah, I was in that same situation, but I did not
Wait.
stop fucking at all.
I stopped.
Finished.
Nah,
Hold
it was
on,
too weird. son.
wait,
it was
wait,
like
wait.
tight, and then
Taylor,
just
hold
nothing.
on. It was tight at the brim.
Yeah, so how'd
and
you
then
finish?
Opened up. Yeah, it's like a quarter water. You never fucked a quarter water?
Nah, I haven't.
All right, dude, whatever.
All right, respect.
He's putting on airs over here. You know what I mean?
geez.
Yo,
never
you
lubed up
putting
a
on
quarter
airs.
water,
I do
dude?
have airs.
You putting on airs.
I can't believe you never lubed up a quarter water.
Nah, man, I didn't.
Okay. Come on, Al. I thought you were my cinnamon apple, dude.
What's a quarter water?
Oh, he's too young for quarter
You don't know about
water.
quarter
son.
water.
Nah, that's a New York thing.
like-
You
That's
don't
a
know
New York
about
thing.
25-cent gum?
Huh?
You never got a 25-cent pack of gum either,
Oh,
do
you
you?
said gum.
What
Gum.
up,
I
50
thought you
cent
said that's
sodas?
what you do in the quarter water.
You know 50 cent sodas?
No, what do you- I know.
Come
I
on, bro.
I can use context clues to put together money
Come
and
on.
items.
Nah, but
I'm
He's
not-
asking if you remember, because we've become
I'm not
the
like
guys
Chris
that
Rock.
are like,
I'm not like, what could it be?
how much was that? How much is Arizona?
Oh,
$1.
nah,
25.
B.
Oh, no.
Saved it.
No, you was right.
Saved.
No, it was actually $1.
99
So you're
cents, I
wrong.
It was 99 cent, fam.
Oh yeah, but
in
nobody
Florida-
gave
99
the
cent.
nobody
What is
gave the
tax?
penny.
What is tax?
99
What
cents
is
for
tax?
2 gallons
What
of
is
iced
tax?
tea.
What is tax?
You could get 2 gallons of...
What is tax? Bro, that's $125. Come on, dog. Come
Tax is
on.
107.
That's 25%.
Yeah.
I know. Son.
What do you live
What kind
in
of tax you
Norway?
paying, son?
Yeah.
It's not a 99 cent. Yo, you ever go to a bodega where they charge more for the Arizona?
I'll walk out.
But no, it's on the label.
Oh yeah, bro. My bodega guys is lying about stuff.
Dude, it's hilarious. I remember I went to a
makes up
bodega
numbers.
once. I got the Arizona. I put it on the table. He was like $1.25. I go, it says 99 cent on the can.
Got the MSRP on there.
Yeah,
I think they just tried out with white people.
100%.
That's never what's happened to me. son.
100%. That's the thing. It's tough being white, bro.
Yeah.
They profile you.
You get taxed.
You get
Yeah.
taxed for your
25%.
whiteness.
You can't sit at the boil. It's awful.
Yeah, it's
We're
fucked
struggling.
I want to go back to this whole football pussy thing because
Also, what's up with his deformed penis?
Oh, it's like scarring. It's like it looks like it was burnt.
Like he's black.
Damn, bro.
He got that
Nah,
Michael
like
Jackson
this-
Pepsi
yeah,
ad
probably
penis.
like the Michael Jackson situation.
Oh, okay.
It's white
Damn,
and
bro.
black.
Anywho.
Yeah.
All right, Taylor, what was your question? And then we're
what
going to
is
move on.
a football pussy?
It's just tighter at the brim, and then it kind of opens up in the middle like a football.
Like, so there's no walls in the middle.
There are walls. You just got to go poke for them side to side.
Yeah.
That's how I got off. I just went for a wall, rubbed my dick up
Yeah.
against the wall.
You're like playing Pong.
You know what it was
See,
like?
I
Honestly, because
fucked
I didn't use the other wall. It was like Andy Dufresne escaping from Shawshank, and I was just carving away
Yep.
at that one wall.
Wood chipping.
wood chipping.
Yeah.
I was wood. I didn't even touch the left wall.
Well, maybe that's what happened. Maybe that's why her vagina's like that.
Dude. I think Ty goes in there. Maybe Safari. Maybe both. They just open that thing up.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, these poor
It's like Berlin, dude.
bro. These big old black dicks destroying them.
Yeah, we gotta acknowledge that.
We might have to. What's going on?
Hold on. So
It's okay.
what?
Taylor, collect yourself. We're going to move on. Okay? We're going to move on. You think about football pussies. We're going to move on. All right, we're going to take a break for a second, man. Keep these dicks hard. Yes, sir. Fast forward. We haven't said fast forward a minute, matter of fact. We didn't bring back fast forward. Look, you already know what time it is if you listen to this podcast. Blue Chew. Simple as that. You want the hardest dick? You want to service your girl the way that you should? Matter of fact,
The way that she deserves.
the way that she deserves it. You keep listening to this podcast, you're going to hear dick size expectations like you've never heard by
Boy.
Taylor, okay? And it's going to
Boy.
make you want to get that Blue Chew immediately because Al said it made his dick grow a quarter inch.
It did.
A quarter inch, a whole quarter inch. Or as Taylor would say, absolutely zero difference when it comes to the size. That's like
Or as
breaking a
I
little
would say-
icing off the muffin.
Or as I would say, a huge difference.
Yeah, double the difference.
Double difference is big, okay? Point is, Blue Chew, same active ingredient that's in Cialis, Viagra. I'm telling you, this is the guaranteed night of your girl's life. You're going to deliver that. Ladies, if you're listening right now, you deserve it. You deserve it. Isn't there a song? You deserve it. No? I know you heard that.
I don't
Didn't
know
The
what
Weeknd
you're doing,
sing that
yo.
song?
Okay, maybe The Weeknd.
Oh,
Shit
yes,
like
yes.
that.
Right?
Yeah.
Ain't that some shit?
Which is when you need Blue Chew.
The Weeknd. Hey! Mark saved that, yo. Mark saved that. Thanks, homie. Point is, y'all can save your relationship. Blow your girl's back out. Then she can't leave. What? She'll leave Monday. Point is, you get that Blue Chew, you handle your business, okay? BlueChew.com, use the promo code Flagrant. All right, you're going to get it for free. All you got to do is pay $5 shipping. BlueChew.com, promo code Flagrant. Hardest dicks in the world. Free with $5 shipping? That's a no-brainer. Let's get back to the show. I want to talk about SNL a little bit because have you guys noticed a lot of comics shitting all over SNL on Twitter?
Yeah.
This has been going on for a while.
Yeah.
I admittedly do not watch SNL.
I honestly forget it's on. It could be Saturday night and you'll say, what's on TV? And I'll be like, son, I don't know.
Yeah, especially with playoffs. There's like fights going on. There's a lot of other shit going on. To be fair, Chris Rock was on this week.
It's a good show to watch with your family.
Interesting.
I was with the family. It's like, hey, what do we watch? It's like, that's an easy go-to.
You got parents that understand the references. I do not.
Okay.
This is so
But
weird.
that is interesting. You can watch with the whole family. You don't have to worry about it being too offensive.
That's crazy though, because when we were kids, it was on at midnight or whatever, specifically because they said crazy shit.
So you're saying it changed?
Yeah.
Okay. So basically what happened is I'm seeing a lot of activity on Twitter of comics just shitting on SNL. And this has been like the last, I would say a few years,
Yeah.
but it's getting more and more popular. And I'm concerned SNL is going through like a Dane Cook phase where it's becoming cool to dislike. Like Dane Cook was the biggest thing in the entire world.
Yep.
It did Madison Square Garden. And then he kind of like jumped the shark, if you will. You remember that?
Yeah. He got too big.
He got like too big or something like that. And
Louis accused him of stealing a joke. And isn't it funny that Louis made an accusation that doesn't really seem true and ruined somebody's career. And now is doing an entire special about how fucked up it is that people can just make accusations and everybody believes it. And they elevate their profile as accusers and the accused can't defend himself at all.
oh my God.
I just put that together at this moment, but that shit make a lot of sense.
Pretty good. I like
That
it.
was really good that
I
you
was-
did that.
I was
Son, I'll be
impressed.
doing it sometimes.
Sound like Father Ben right there, bro.
Damn, bro. Listen up, Father Ben. That's how it's done.
Bruh.
Freestyling.
Son, House of Glass, Louis C.K. You know what I mean? Don't throw stones.
Whoa.
Or jerk off on the windows.
Ooh, that's Louis. Not, all right.
So much harder to jerk off in your house of glass, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet he
Everybody
should-
just looking at you.
Nah, he
Yeah.
want that glass house though.
Yo.
Louis probably built his house of all windows, floor to ceilings.
Yo, free Louis C.K., man.
Wait, what do you mean? Like,
I don't know. Just free him.
His
Is he-
album's free now? Is that just giving that shit away?
Son,
Free Louis, man. He gave me a compliment once.
yo, I didn't see him
But
laughing at your jokes.
I got complimented post allegation.
Pre-allegation, Louis ain't touching you, son.
Yeah, it might not touch me. Post, he got to be humbled a little bit.
Post, he gonna force you to listen to his compliments. And you're gonna get these compliments.
Interesting.
That's all I can force you to do now.
The door of the green room locks. Hey man, can I just tell you about how funny that joke was? The one that you had.
It just felt so good to listen to.
Poor Louis. Nah, free Louis, man. But
I didn't like the way he did the Dane shit. I didn't like the way he handled that.
Fair
and
enough.
I didn't like Dane from jump. Before I was just like, I just don't get it.
Yeah.
Maybe I wasn't white, so I was like, I just don't get what the big fucking deal is. I don't
right.
find
Do
it
you
funny.
even remember the joke? I don't remember the joke.
No, I don't.
Isn't that funny? We remember the allegation. We don't remember the joke.
Yeah. That's what's tough. But I mean, if you watch Carlos Mencia and the joke he was
blatant thief. Blatant thief.
Blatant.
Blatant thief. Blatant thief.
Even beyond the fence building joke that I think wasn't. That's a very
A lot of
easy
people
joke.
come up with that joke, and a lot of other comics have done it. But blatant thief, Mencia.
Repeat
I will
offender.
say this about Dane. I mean, as far as I was concerned, he put out a lot of comedy.
Yeah.
And I didn't hear that any allegations besides Louis.
No.
Right? I think there was very minimal.
I think Dane was a weird guy, probably unlikable.
But I don't know if he was stealing.
Yeah.
You know, and the jokes weren't, and this is not to like knock Dane, but like the jokes weren't so like sophisticated that like you would have to
He
steal.
doesn't need to steal because he doesn't rely on his material.
Exactly. He
It's
was
about
so
him as a
charming
performer,
and he was such a performer that he could go deliver. Anyway, okay, so I want to talk about SNL.
Yeah.
So SNL comes out. Everybody is shitting on this week's episode of SNL. And all these comics are shitting on this week's episode of SNL. And they're coming hard on SNL. I mean, they're saying like the writing is trash. And like we have friends that all work at SNL that I know for a fact are hilarious.
I think Sam J is legit, maybe
Sam
female
J
Patrice. She's so funny.
So funny. Michael Che, hilarious. Chris Redd, hilarious. Colin Jost, hilarious. Pete Davidson, when he was doing stand-up, I'm not sure he's doing it anymore, but he was very,
Pete
very
is a
funny.
star, dog.
Very, very funny. We're just talking about stand-up.
Yeah.
We're not
Okay.
talking
Yeah,
about
Pete's a
how much
stand-up,
you like
and
him.
when
I know
Pete
you
does
love,
it-
I know you love him.
Yeah.
Okay? I know you love him.
Put up that Pete. You got a tiger picture of Pete Davidson?
So, the question is always, how do you have such funny people and then create a show that, for whatever reason, people seem to say it's not that funny? I don't watch it again. But Al, you saw this week,
Yeah.
and
I thought it was completely trash.
really,
I didn't laugh at all.
all the sketches bad.
All the sketches were bad. I was really disappointed in Chris Rock.
Chris Rock bombed.
Yeah, because that's why I watch it. So Chris Rock, he did his opening monologue. He tried for a joke or two in the beginning, and then the rest was just like
Thoughtful shit.
thoughtful shit about the state of the country. It was
Go on
it wasn't
IG
even
Live.
that. It wasn't even provoking. Like
Yeah.
at least when Chappelle did it, it was like
Chris Rock has no idea.
interesting.
But you don't have to compare them. That's a tricky thing. And I understand what you're doing, but like, and we're going to do it naturally. Like,
Yeah.
we're always going to compare LeBron to Jordan because there's no one else to compare him to. And I think that is like the trouble of being Chris Rock in an era of Chappelle is no matter what you do, you're going to get compared to the GOAT.
Yeah, but I mean, if you try to open up Saturday Night Live without stand up, like the only other person I knew who did that was Chappelle.
And even then, I'm just like, what are we doing here? Like, I
Yeah.
understand you're trying to make a statement, but like, this is Saturday Night Live. It is a comedy show due to comedy.
Yeah.
Like,
But
no one
Chappelle-
is better in the world at doing comedy on serious topics than Chris Rock or Dave Chappelle for that matter.
Yeah.
Like, that's their gift. They could take the most serious, harsh concept and then find some little gem of funny in it.
Yeah.
And I guess you're saying it's a disappointment that you didn't get to
And
see
Chappelle will
Yes.
also reward you where he builds up the tension for so
Right.
long, and then something hits, and then it just gets you because you
Right.
got the tension building up for so long.
Makes sense. That makes sense.
Rock isn't stylistically like that.
Yeah, he's going to be more traditional
Pop, pop,
setup
pop,
punch.
pop.
Yeah.
And then,
okay.
and
yeah.
even with the skits, I was expecting him to, since he started on SNL,
Yeah.
I thought he would just find that funny again. And like, it was the whole time, it looked like he was just reading off the, teleprompter, and he's never seen those words before.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it's a bummer to me, man, because and this is why I love the fact that like we have the ability to put our own stand up out. Like I love that Sam put her special out. It's on Netflix. I think it's called 3 a.m. or something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah. And you go check it out. But it's like Che,
He
you can
is
see his
fucking
stand up.
funny,
She's
dog.
great. Chris Redd, I'm sure he has stuff out. But like
Yeah.
the beauty of you putting your stand up out is you get to show how funny you are when it's all on you.
Yeah.
Right? Before you putting your own stand-up out, clips, whatever it is, your own special, doesn't matter. You were as funny as the show you worked for. You see what I'm saying? So if you worked on SNL and that's the only time they could see you in sketches, people are like, oh yeah, I guess he's kind of funny. I mean, I see his sketches, or I see Weekend Update and I guess he's okay.
Yep.
But then when you see Che's stand up, you're like, oh, this is a hilarious dude. And then NBC creates a filter that doesn't allow certain jokes in, and those jokes may be the ones that we find funniest.
Yep.
And I'm wondering when SNL is going to, or NBC, whatever it is going to learn that the attitude towards comedy has changed, and they're going to need to change the restrictions that they have to meet that attitude. Because it seems like, I mean, I have yet to see someone who's like, yo, man, SNL was fucking hysterical. I loved it. It was the most amazing thing ever. And when you're not getting any of that, there's a problem, especially when you have people that we all know are talented. It'd be one thing if there was no talented writers creating shitty comedy. That you expect. But when you have talented writers that when left to their own devices have really successful shit,
Yep.
and when they're all together and they're on this one platform and everybody's like, yo, this is doo-doo, that's the platform, bro.
Yeah.
And maybe it's up to Lauren.
You know what it's like?
Maybe Lauren lost it, bro.
You know what it's like?
Maybe he got too old, man. Maybe Lauren Michaels, who's the guy who runs SNL, maybe it's time to pass it off.
Oh, yeah. I think for a decade plus has been like that.
I don't know. I don't watch it. I'm just saying, based on the material based on the reaction to the material, he might still think that that is what is right. And we always trust our own taste, especially when you're a tastemaker like him that made all these stars. You're like, no, I know what's funny. But sometimes you could get a little old.
Game passes everybody by. The game is passing Chris Rock by.
I was about to say, and I want to get back to that, but like, what did we say about Phil Jackson?
Oh, yeah.
Phil Jackson was the man, the guy, could take superstar egos and get them to buy into a system, had literally an offense that was system only. And it was about having no ego and sacrificing and playing as a team. And he was able to not only see talent, but get the most out of that talent. And the game passed him by.
Yeah.
And I wonder if Lauren
is Phil. You're the GOAT.
Yo, the GOAT.
You just old now.
But maybe you still trying to put up the triangle, bro. You still trying to run triangle offense, and everybody else is like, yo, we don't do that anymore. We got centers that shoot
Lauren
threes.
Michaels is your mom's age. He probably just learned how to double click.
Yo,
last week.
Let
you think
these
he understands
motherfuckers
YouTube?
shoot. No, he don't get. Let these motherfuckers shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna bring up 2 points.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, what were you gonna say?
No, it's just weird for me to listen to because SNL was never a part of my generation. at
Yeah,
all.
for us it was a fucking thing.
It's weird to hear people be like, yo, SNL fell off, because to me, it's like I have friends that watch SNL. I never watched SNL.
Yeah.
It was never a part of like my dynamic.
I'll be honest with you, I didn't have that relationship either with it. Like and my dad worked at NBC, not in comedy and news. So like he came up, he would see these people in like whatever, Rockefeller, whatever it is, 40 Rock or something, 30 Rock or
30
whatever.
Rock.
But
30.
old ass Rock.
No, that's
Wait, what?
That's
Yeah,
a gay-ass address, yo.
Oh shit,
That's
I
why
missed that
SNL
one.
trash, yo.
Damn,
Put
bro.
that shit at 3,000 Rockefeller.
Then it'd be
And
awesome.
slapping.
So, but point is like I didn't really grow up watching it either culturally. So I never like I don't know, kind of like I don't have this emotional reaction that some people have to it. But
I did.
You did,
Yeah.
So you've
Like
witnessed
before
it.
I was old enough to go out late on Saturdays, that would be like the little family Saturday night situation.
And does it hold up with your family still, or do you think
we were all looking at it like that was trash.
really?
You know what SNL is like with the talented people? It's exactly what we talked about last week, where like a football player, like a quarterback, gets drafted to a trash system. You just know he's not going to be good.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield might be good on another team.
He balled out.
But he
balled out yesterday.
Yesterday, actually, the Cowboys lost and all that, but he didn't play. I was looking at him like, yo, you're better than this. The running game was incredible, but now they might be okay.
Like what, 3 or 4 touchdowns, right?
He did, but he had like 170 yards and like
Okay.
5 yards an attempt or something. But anyway,
fair.
point is, a good player can get drafted to a trash organization and you know their career's over. Now, luckily with stand-ups, you can put out your own content now. That's different. But SNL, the system is trash. You got to blame the system now. And I was going to say one thing about all the tweets. I think a lot of the tweets are comics being like, yo, I want that spot, so let's get other people out of there.
Yeah.
But it could be good for SNL because from what I understood, for a large part, they were very happy with what they were doing the last 10 years because critics liked it and that's all they listened to. Twitter seemed to like it because Twitter was liberal and that's all they listened to. Now that Twitter is trashing it, they might be forced to confront the fact that our show isn't what it could be.
The thing that I've realized is like that the internet kind of exposed is the uselessness of critics. Like the critics were involved in this system that this antiquated system now, but basically what the critics would do is reward the shows that propagated the system.
Yeah.
Right? So HBO has a new show that comes out. The critics are going to go, okay, this is a really good show, and we're going to make that the new thing.
And it'll win all the Emmys.
And they're going to win all the Emmys, even though nobody watches it. And that works until we have the freedom to watch whatever we want.
Yeah.
You know, when we were relegated to just watching TV, we're like, all right, I guess I'm going to watch what the critics say.
Yeah.
Because that's, I guess, the only thing that's hot right now. But when I have the choice to turn on YouTube and watch whatever I want, or even Netflix or stream whatever the fuck it is, when I have a million different options, you'd think that the critics' voices would be louder. But unfortunately, they haven't come on board with the new generation.
Well, that's another difference. Is before the audience didn't really have a voice. Now, as annoying as Twitter and YouTube comments can be, the audience has a voice. They can make themselves heard at every turn.
I think I figured out what the critic thing is. Back when TV was appointment viewing, a critic had value because I was going to schedule my night around their critique. You say that this show is fire. 9 o'clock, I'm going to make sure I'm done with dinner at 9 so that I can watch that show. We are planning to sit down and watch it. Now that everything is streamed and I can watch it whenever I want, I don't need you to tell me if it's good or not. I'll literally just watch it at my leisure.
Yeah.
And the investment is so little that even if you trash it, I'm going to still give it a shot. My friend said it's pretty good.
Yeah.
And I think that's what was so terrifying when that Will Smith movie came on Netflix and where all the critics unanimously trashed it. Their job was not to review a movie. Their job was to motivate you to put clothes on, leave your house, and go to the movie theater. Now that they don't have to motivate you to get out of your house, put clothes on. Bright, yeah. Now that they don't have to motivate you to leave your house and go to the movie theater, that you can literally just press play in your underwear Sunday morning. I don't need you to tell me if the movie's good or not. Will Smith is in. I'll give it 5 minutes.
Yeah, and if it's trending on Twitter, there's a critical voice, but if it's trending on Twitter and the comments are, it's hot.
Every time we go
that's
eat.
the loudest critic.
Every time we go, I stole this from you, Mark, but every time we would go eat, remember on the road, Mark always asked the waiter, he goes, what's the most ordered item on the menu?
Now I did the same thing.
Every time
Good
I go
question.
ask. And I go, why you always ask that? He goes, oh, crowd wisdom. I go, what you mean? He goes, it's always right. And he's got a point. If it's some fire shit, here, you break down the argument. What was the reason why?
Yeah, no, basically that. Like that crowd wisdom, like there's like these little like experiment shits. Akaash is rolling his eyes right now.
No, not at all.
No, it's gonna be long. I'm not gonna keep it long with it.
No, I swear I was.
Yeah, so basically
my
like
head.
if you have like a group of people and you have a bunch of coins in a jar and you ask all the people, hey, how many coins are in the jar? They're gonna be able to, no individual person will be able to guess as close as the average.
But the average is always going to be there.
The average is always the closest thing. Like
so you apply that to
food or whatever.
Anything.
Like, yeah, whatever the crowd like consensus is on something, I'm like, yeah, it's probably what I'll like.
I mean, think about it. If you're a waiter and you realize that over the thousands of people that come to that restaurant, they all get the shrimp poppers or whatever the fuck it is, it's probably the thing you need to get.
That's a great
and
question.
it will never fail you.
Yeah.
Literally never fail you.
And I didn't even realize I used to do that before Mark.
Man, let
showed
him
us-
have the fucking moment, yo. Come on, Al.
I did it in a different way because I just hated going through the menus. I would just like pull up Seamless or Yelp or one of those things and just look at
Like,
the
yeah,
pictures.
what do they say?
But they would just say like these are the most
Yeah.
popular dishes, and I would
Now-
always get one of those.
I want to make a little point about this, right? Sometimes what I would do before, and this is dumb, is you ask the waiter their favorite item.
Yes, and that's what I do, and it's stupid.
And why is it stupid?
Because sometimes they're just trying to get some shit out of the restaurant, out of the kitchen.
That's one. Two, which is like they want to upsell you.
Yeah.
That's what you're trying to say, right?
Yeah.
They're going to say they're most expensive
Or
shit.
they just got some, like, we got extra fish.
we got to get
move
rid of
the
this fish. Two, right? Three, their wisdom is not the crowd wisdom. They could really like the steak, but everybody in the restaurant, or not the majority of the people that go to the restaurant, might be like, yo, the chicken is way better than the steak.
And when you eat there every day, you start to get tired of the thing that's the most popular, that you would love the first time you went in there.
Critics are waiters, and some of them are really good waiters, meaning they're able to pinpoint something and say it's absolutely delicious, and we trust them as some piece of content, if you will, right? But the crowd,
Crowd wisdom.
The crowd is right.
Do you ever do that with like videos on like Facebook or something?
Go.
Or like Instagram, if it's got like a ton of views?
Yep.
If it's got like 3-4 million views,
You're like, it must be all right.
I got time. I'll watch a 3-minute video if it's got 5 million views.
Yep.
If it's got like 10,000 views, you got
5-minute video, it's like, oh
10
my
seconds
God.
of my time.
You
Tops.
better deliver.
Yeah, I think we do it with everything.
I think that's why they put the views on there.
Yeah, exactly.
It's an incentive.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you notice, sorry to cut you, Taylor, but you notice even with our shit that we put out, is once it cracks a certain number, it's actually easier to rack up views. Like if we hit like 1 million in a week,
That's what viral is.
Yeah, 100%. But like, you would think that like there's an immediate viral sensation, but it also tracks faster than the other stuff. For that reason, it's confirmed. What were you saying, Taylor?
Well, based on like the food thing, how do you know the waiter's not just lying to you though? Like
That's why you don't trust the waiter.
But who you asking about?
Yeah.
Crowd? What's the crowd take? How do you know he's just gonna put in his own like favorite?
Yeah, it's true. But if he says some shit with like mushrooms in it, you know he's lying. Yeah.
Mark hates mushrooms.
Wait, what?
Why?
Because they look like Tiger's dead. That portobello. My man had the portobello.
It's like you're eating your own uncircumcised dick.
Yeah, exactly. That's
No,
the
mushrooms are
foreskin of food.
circed.
What?
Yeah.
Mushrooms are circed.
Not
That's
the
why he
full.
don't like them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the hate.
Yeah. It's the
You're
grossest
jealous.
food. I'm not jealous. I don't care about mushrooms. They're not bigger than me or whatever. I don't care. You think I care about mushrooms? Nah. I just think it's the grossest food.
Right. Point is, if we're bringing this back to SNL or just critics in general, right, is when you have a couple people hating on SNL, might be the same thing as a waiter saying, I don't like a dish. But when it feels like your Twitter is consumed by it, and I'm not just talking about comics, I'm talking about like sports people I know. I'm not going to name names, but when I see people that have nothing to do with stand-up shitting on SNL openly, I'm like, oh, something's missing here. This is not hater, bitter ass comics only. This is the American population going, hey, this isn't up to par with what we want. And the only thing that I can say is they have talented motherfucking people there. Somebody is putting a wrench in the system.
Yeah.
It's not the comics.
Let
We
the comics
know.
cook.
Let them fucking cook. I think that's the only way to save it, man.
Do you think it's possible to just like, I think I brought this up before, but just the nature of the show, like you have a live show, people are doing a live sketch. It's
Yeah.
just antiquated. It's just not interesting to watch a play on TV.
Yeah, go on that. Like that's interesting because I watched Hamilton last night.
Oh, they do it's live?
And it was live, and it was sensational.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, Hamilton is a play for 3 hours. It's probably been worked out for a year before they get it to this level. I mean, it was unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
Music, choreography, dance, etc.
Yeah.
These people are writing an hour-and-a-half show in 1 week.
Right.
We write 5 minutes in 1 week, and it takes us an insane amount of time. That being said, there's more punchlines in our 5 minutes than in any monologue in history, right? But if I'm looking at it like that, maybe you're right. Maybe it's just antiquated, man. Maybe it's just not what we want to see anymore. Maybe they're better off having a season and like doing, 20 episodes throughout the year.
They do have a season, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think they're year round.
So maybe it's better to like write in the off season and just deliver.
But a lot of their stuff is topical.
That's the thing.
right.
They got to be topical.
So maybe you do sketches that aren't topical,
Yeah.
and then you just make the
Have
what is
one
it
or
called?
two
The
topical
weekly
sketches
update?
every year. Yeah, weekend update.
Yeah, just do weekend update, or just do 1 or 2 topical sketches. You don't have to do all of them. It's a lot of pressure to fill an hour and a half a time.
Yeah, 100%. The off season is where you should do the work.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Is anybody happier about this than Shane Gillis?
Shane's celebrating.
Shane loving it, yo.
Shane's loving Twitter, man. Shout out to Shane, man. He's on the road. Go check out Shane, dude.
But yeah, talking about something antiquated, I think movie theaters might be dead.
Yeah, this is crazy.
You heard about that?
Break down the story, Al.
All right, so there was supposed to be a James Bond movie coming out, and that was supposed to basically save the movie theaters because they've been suffering. And
Yes, it's something about now is not the time to die or something.
I don't
They're
know
all
the
that.
name of it,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they all
That
the
sounds
same
like
shit.
any James
Every
Yeah, I
James
know.
Bond
They all the
movie.
same shit.
Yeah, you can love tomorrow. Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
So this one they
You know how
pushed
they
it
got
back
the
to.
Wu-Tang name generator? They got to have a Bond name generator.
That'd be
Every
great.
single one. Go.
They pushed this one back to 2021.
Yeah,
because the studio felt they weren't going to make money and they weren't going to recoup. And movie theaters were hoping on this. They were hoping for a nice big weekend to give them a nice little stimulus. And now they closed a bunch of Regals and Cineworld in UK.
And you're saying that they're probably going to be closed forever?
Yeah, I think it's an estimate of like 85,000 employees.
I don't think so.
Are movies done now?
Just,
No, I mean that. Like, are going to the movies? Is that done?
no.
You don't think so?
I don't
No.
think so.
Why not?
I think people still want to gather around. Like once the
I think
Corona
it's-
shit's done, dude, this shit's open.
I think it's going to be like stand-up, where there's a market for it, but it's much more niche than it ever was.
Wouldn't you say the opposite is happening now with stand-up? Like, stand-up's the biggest it's ever been.
No, but going to stand-up comedy clubs is still kind of like, it's not a super mainstream thing. Like most of the people you know probably, well, maybe we're different because we know people who come to our shows.
Yeah.
But I don't think the average person is like, oh, I love going to stand-up shows the way we used to love going to movies. Like some people would go every
stand-up's
week.
never been as big as movies.
Yes, so it's kind of a more niche thing. In the 80s, it was pretty mainstream, and like everybody's going to shows from what I understand all the time. Comedy clubs popping up everywhere.
Yeah.
We're not opening a ton of comedy clubs.
But now
right
it's bigger than the 80s.
It's bigger because we're watching it at home. Going to comedy clubs.
Going to comedy clubs. Now the boom is bigger.
You think there's more people going to
That's from what I've heard.
I didn't know there was comedy clubs popping up like that. I still see comedy clubs struggling.
Right.
I think
so.
Hollywood's going to be affected. I think Hollywood's going to have a thinning out because they have like these inflated budgets and like $1 million movies and shit like that. But now Netflix showed them, hey, you can make low budget movies, make them still good and people are going to watch it. And so now I think like a lot of the people who, hey, I hold this one little thing, but I need to get paid.
And I got a union salary.
And union and all that shit. I think it's going to start getting trimmed down.
That's interesting that you say that about the trimming of Hollywood, because maybe the same thing happens to Hollywood happened to music. You know, where like music was monetized obviously by selling albums. Mm-hmm. Then they stopped being able to sell albums and they were like, no, we just got to stream. And correct me if I'm wrong, but like the record companies have found a way to like game the streaming side of the business, or no?
Yeah.
Is everybody making way less money?
Nah, they found a way to make money and just pay artists less.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. So maybe that's what happens with movies. I mean, like the days of paying a star $20 million for a movie, I think are done.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. Like my suspicion is that the way that like Hollywood's set up financially, they still want to make the most money on each movie. They want to make the biggest amount, even if that means fronting more money. So ultimately, if you're able to make someone spend $15-20 in a movie theater, I think they're going to take that versus like a streaming.
So, but here's my question, right? If you have a $200 million budget for a movie, the only way that you can make that back, not the only way, but the way that you make that back most effectively is if there's some sort of like financial barrier to entry, right? And that means literally going into the movie theater, paying the ticket.
Right.
Anything online, this next generation, your generation specifically, y'all know how to get it off of, what is it called?
Right, exactly.
Like torrents
And all this other stuff. Like you can watch the
rip
movie
it.
the same day it comes out, sometimes
Exactly.
before that.
Yep.
So there's no way that old system of paying to go to the movies is going to be sustainable.
But I think the theaters in the movie studios are just going to say it's only in theaters. This is the only place you can see it. If you want to see it, you have to get in your car. You got to come here. You got to spend $15, and that's the only way. Because like I'm even looking at like the budgets that like Netflix is paying for. Like their most
That's
expensive
what they
shows
used to do. That's a movie comes out, it's only in theaters.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point. I think it's just going to go back to the way that it was like 10 months ago. And that like, I'm even looking like Netflix most expensive show they ever paid for was $130 million a season for The Crown. And so I'm even thinking like those like multi like $100 million movies, like I don't know if they can sustain on a streaming platform.
They can't.
They can't.
And so my thinking is that there's still money to be made there, and I think they can still get people to go out.
But besides that, people like going to the movie just because it's a bigger screen. And then for me, I go to like the movie theaters that you get reclined
food.
seaters and like different, not just popcorn.
That's what I think
like,
it'll be.
Yo, hold up. If we can fly, if we can go inside to restaurants, why can't we go to a movie theater with
Exactly.
these giant ceilings where there's so much room for circulated
Exactly.
air?
I think in Florida they're fully open.
Really?
Everything.
So
open.
it's state by state. Like New York, for example, I believe most theaters are either closed or like 25% capacity max. And like restaurants, for example, they have like all these crazy rules. They have to have like HVAC systems in there now if they want to have like more than 25% capacity. Like
so that they could funnel the air.
Yeah.
Ah, okay,
so it's like
gotcha.
if movie theaters don't have that, it's like I would suspect it's the same like restrictions.
But why don't they just open up the movie theaters and have the reclined seats because it's already space?
And then just clean them in between each one.
I think some movie. I think in Jersey I was seeing a movie theater that was open.
Because I
I'm sure
really
it's
want to see
25%
that Christopher
capacity.
Nolan shit.
Yeah.
Tenet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really want to see that. But you can't see it anywhere. Everything's closed in the fucking city.
But
you
I
can't
think
download it.
movie theaters are going to go to this system where like the movie is an elevated experience at the theater. It's like you get food, you got reclining seats.
Yep.
They have, what's the one you always go to? iPick?
Yeah,
I think movie theaters are going to become that kind of thing.
Yeah, that'd be better.
I think the thing where we're all crammed in, sitting next to each other and just shoving drinks into drink holders and that popcorn and the goobers is all you get. I think that's done.
And socially distance.
You think done forever? Like I'm talking like 10 years.
I think it's done.
Honestly, bro, it might be, man.
I don't think so.
What do you mean?
The crammed in
We've been stuck
together.
in the house so much. You don't think people want? I don't.
I think the crammed in together. Maybe we're after Corona. We're like, nah, I need people. Once we beat it, fuck it. I want to be around people. I don't care. Maybe that'll happen. My feeling is it'll go to like the iPick situation.
Yeah,
That's
sales will never be as good as they once were because there's always going to be a portion of the population that feels a little sketched out with being around people, and they're never just going to go back to normal.
And I don't buy it.
I'm telling you,
I'm like that'd be like when you ask your grandparents, like they couldn't imagine one day just flying to Germany. You know what I mean? Like that, like the idea of just like, oh yeah, I could just go to Germany because we're in the middle of a world war in the 40s. Like there's no way that could ever happen. And that's like, I think the mindset now. It's like, oh, there's no way people are ever be comfortable being around each other. 10, 15
That's
years.
not my mindset.
Human beings, I think, just revert to what human nature is, and that's just like community being around.
I think that movies were already struggling. And I think what was happening with movies, it was kind of similar to what was happening with comedy. They're tracking where it's like the no-name comic had a really tough time selling any tickets because there were fans, not really of comedy, but of individuals. So there's like an Akaash Singh fan, but Joe Schmo, who's headlining the Chuckle Hut in Indiana, is not going to bring anybody out. And I think that's what started to happen with films. The only films that were really generating money were the ones that came from either a Marvel franchise, a book franchise, something that was already proven. And I understand that too. If you're spend $200 million on a film, that shit better be proven.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think maybe the bottom gets cold off and just goes straight to streaming.
Yep.
But I think there's still going to be theaters with blockbusters.
And low key started coming, but like low key, I kind of like that better.
Yeah,
I don't need to see some rom com in the movie theater. Matter of fact, if I'm getting vulnerable, I don't want to be holding back my snipples in the fucking movie theater.
Yeah, watching Onward.
Exactly, I can't be doing that. Imagine me Onward.
Nah, I feel you, but these movie theaters still have to pay rent.
No, so check it, right? So yeah, of course they have to pay rent. I think all rents are coming down, but that's a different thing. But so they still have to pay rent. So what we do is we have more blockbusters, right? You have smaller movie theaters. Instead of having a movie theater like the one on 14th in Union Square in New York City, it's got 20 fucking theaters, and you have theaters.
That's what we used to brag about, more screens.
Yeah, and it's like, who cares? All we really need is one or maybe three.
Yeah,
that's
honestly,
what I think
you
it's going to be.
You can have one.
It is going to be an experience, and I also think as home entertainment gets better and better, the need to leave is going to be, and I made this decision years ago, I'm only watching a movie if it's like some shit I can only experience in the theater.
And it's not only experience, it's like that last 10 minutes of Endgame, you want to be around people experiencing it too. You want to be around with people cursing at the fucking
And
movie
I didn't
screen.
like Endgame as much as everybody else because I didn't get that.
Didn't get it.
So I was
telling
like,
Akaash, when I rewatched the last 10 minutes on YouTube, I watched the one with the crowd reaction in it.
Yeah.
Because I like seeing them go crazy when Thor's hammer is grabbed by Captain America. Like, that for me is part of the experience. I don't need that for a rom-com. I don't need that for a cartoon movie.
Yeah.
Like,
I think those get pulled off on the streaming.
And that's why I think it becomes
and here's the thing that's better.
Yeah.
You want more opportunities for streaming. Because streaming often gets like, what they say that happened, like movies got too expensive and then all the longer stories, then all the like the movies that didn't have some sort of connection to a movie or a book or a franchise, whatever, they got turned into longer stories. And then we got this like golden age of streaming TV. You know, I wonder if Sopranos is a movie at that time. Right. I don't know.
Breaking Bad's a movie or something.
Breaking Bad is probably a movie.
Yep.
Yeah, so we can benefit from it too. Just let Marvel do all the other shit, and it doesn't need to be in a movie theater.
It's I think
The Secret needs to be in a movie theater.
Bro, I can see Marvel just opening their own theaters.
That's what I think.
You know what I mean? Like,
That's actually what I think. All theaters close, and then you'll have a Disney theater.
You have MGM theater.
Yeah.
that Weinstein Theater, that shit's pop. Miramax?
That's such
Son,
comfy
not
seats.
Miramax low budget.
Say
You
what?
do that Miramax low budget. You do that at home in the privacy of your own home.
Yeah.
They're not free to leave. You
Call
know
that
what I mean?
shit Climax.
Yo.
That's what we need to do.
Yeah, willow plants everywhere, all over the fucking theater. Yeah, That's
Your own
perfect.
plant to whack off into. So we'll see what happens. Who knows? Look, before we get out of here, we got to acknowledge an athletic achievement that was absolutely amazing. It was Game 3 of the NBA Finals. There was every single analyst, every single podcaster, every single casual fan was like, yo, the Lakers are going to sweep this shit.
what I thought.
There is no fucking way.
wrong.
that the
I didn't
Heat-
say that.
You didn't say that. That's right. You did not say that. I'll give Mark credit. He knows absolutely nothing about basketball,
Yep.
but he did get this right.
Come on, dude.
The Heat are missing their starting point guard, Goran Dragic. They are missing their starting, I guess he's a center, power forward.
They're
Bam
they're
Adebayo.
superstar in the making. Bam Adebayo.
Superstar making Bam Adebayo. They're missing both of them. Somehow, Jimmy Butler takes his depleted Heat team and beats these Lakers
Bruh.
all by himself, putting up 40 points. I think he's like 40, 11,
40-point
and 10.
triple-double, yeah.
40-point triple-double. Wait for it. All while guarding either AD or LeBron.
Insane.
The guarding AD and LeBron thing alone
Yes.
is usually something that we would go, wow, Iguodala guarded LeBron.
Yep.
Remember when he would guard LeBron when he was on the Warriors? Or he guarded LeBron the whole game. He managed to score 10 points. Give him the MVP.
Yep.
Oh, my Lord. This guy guarded LeBron or AD.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler's what, 6'7"?
Maybe.
Grown ass man.
6'7", yeah.
6'7", grown ass man right
It's a
there.
man, dog.
Put his team on his fucking back. One of the most sensational athletic, I mean, I don't know if you call it an achievement. I don't know if it's necessarily winning one game in the finals is not an achievement, but
One of the best single game performances.
it's one of the best single game performances in history, dude.
Incredible.
Unbelievable, dude.
Incredible.
I mean, and the guy shot, what was it, 10 for 15 or something like that?
14 for 20.
Or 14 for 20?
Insane.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Gave Tyler Hero confidence.
75% from the field.
Bruh.
Son, if he didn't have your respect before, like, you got to give it up now.
Son,
you gotta
this
give
is
it
the
up now.
guy. This is what we wish Westbrook was.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
said it before on this
Yeah.
podcast, but truly, that's what it is. This guy is a next level fucking talent.
A next level competitor.
Next
above
level
all
competitor.
else.
And
I'm
he's talking shit on the way out, too.
I'm actually upset I didn't watch the game because I thought, it's a wrap. Like,
Same.
I'm not
The
tuning
first
in
few
for
games were
any-
boring.
And I
Here's
fucking missed
the
it.
thing about this. It wasn't, there were times where it got close. Don't get me wrong. I think that the Lakers got within one a couple times, but
Yeah.
like the Heat just outplayed them. And it was kind of throughout the game.
Yeah.
And Lakers would make little runs, but then Jimmy would find a way.
And the game, too, they were saying, and I didn't take it seriously, they were like, the Heat might have figured something out. They
Why?
kept the
Why?
game within
Why?
striking distance. They just kind of like,
He says
their defensive rotations were more in sync or some shit like that. You know, there's always some like,
Yeah.
they figured out not to switch on certain, whatever.
Yep.
I don't know. They were just
Yep.
more on a string the way they defended in the second game as opposed to the first game. And maybe they figured something out because they were within striking distance the whole
Gotcha.
game. And I kind of took it seriously, but I was also like, man, they always say this shit. Like, come on, this is LeBron. It's over. LeBron looks different. He did not. And granted, I think the Lakers still got it. I think LeBron didn't have a great game. And from what I understand, it was just like, yeah.
Do you think that this was celebrating before the victory?
Well, you know what, LeBron, why Jimmy Butler said you're in trouble to LeBron in the fourth quarter. Some reporter asked him about that. He's like, don't have it out here like I'm just out talking trash to everybody. LeBron said that to me in the first quarter. You're in trouble. So I just used his own words against him in the fourth after we won.
Bro, man.
You're in trouble.
Oh, man.
Yo,
Yeah.
But do you think, you don't understand what I'm saying about that? Like,
The Lakers kind of took their foot off the gas.
yeah, like the Lakers are like, oh, we got it. They're reading all the tweets like Lakers about to sweep. Like they dominated them the first two games, and they hear that two of their best players are not even going to be in the lineup.
Yeah.
They probably enter the game going, oh, this is a lock. This is easy. And they go down by a few points, and they're like, we'll turn it on whenever we want. And everybody's waiting for someone else to turn it on. Nobody's turning it on. And then you have a guy like Jimmy Butler who's like, oh, no, I'm going to keep scoring this whole game. You're going to have to beat us. I think that it could be a little.
Now, I'm going to say this. LeBron is different. You got LeBron is different. But as a Mavericks fan who saw the finals in 2006, Game 3 ain't the time to take your foot off the gas. You better at least win that game if you want to put the Heat away.
Yo,
Any Pat Riley squad.
Is
What
there
are you saying?
anything Jimmy Butler can do at this point, or what can he do to become finals MVP?
So there is a finals MVP from a losing team. Jerry West did it. I think it was only once in history that happened.
I don't think they'll ever do that again, though.
Pardon?
I don't think they'll ever do that again.
I don't think they will either.
If they didn't do it when LeBron lost to the Warriors the first time, when he led in like every category and Kyrie and Kevin Love were hurt, they ain't doing it again.
I also think it's a branding thing when it comes to like finals MVP. It's like you want to crown LeBron if he does it, or maybe AD, but you want to like invest in your next generation stars because they like qualify how great they are with that in a way. And like, what if you won a finals MVP without winning the finals? Like, it's kind of a waste. You know
and Jimmy Butler would have to do this 2 more times at least, or at least 1 more time.
Another thing I want to say real quick, he turned his ankle in game 2. I don't know if you guys
That's a great point. I saw that,
And like, kind of bad.
Yeah.
And he turned his ankle in the scariest way, which was without landing on someone.
Yeah.
He literally took a hard step. I don't know if you saw the thing, right?
Yeah.
He takes a hard step.
Turned it hard.
And he curled over on it.
Yeah.
Usually that means, at least when that would happen to me, it was happening to me when my ankle was already weak.
Yeah.
Like I had a pre-existing injury that didn't heal all the way, so it didn't have the strength to hold up when I'm making like a strong move.
Yeah.
When I saw that, I was like, oh, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
This guy comes back next game, triple dub with 40.
Insane.
That's a grown-ass man. We want him on the podcast. We're trying to make that happen, by the way.
Really? Let's fucking do it.
We're trying to make that happen, yo. Tell Jimmy he got shit to handle. We're not going to harass him now, but when this shit is all over, we need to talk to that dude, man.
Yeah.
That's a grown-ass man right
When
there.
they interviewed him at the end of the game, he was like, the difference in his game is rebounding. Like when he was like, yo, we're going to change something, I think they just attacked the boards a lot more.
Interesting.
The Lakers were dominating the boards.
They look so much bigger than them in the first 2 games.
Yeah.
I think the Heat were playing a real small lineup, and maybe he was right. Maybe just putting like, what's the guy's name? Myers Leonard or something like that. Like maybe just putting a big old body out there.
Yeah, I mean, that's what Dwight Howard is at this point, just a big old body. That's what JaVale McGee is, a big old body.
Yeah. You just need someone to be able to bang. Point is, Jimmy Butler's a beast. I fuck with you. I love how you playing the game, Jimmy. We want you on this podcast when all this is over.
Hell yeah.
Regardless if you got that chip or not, we want you on the podcast. I'm buying a jersey. I'm fangirling over here. It's not going up on the wall yet. We'll see what happens. Matter of fact, if they win, I'll put it up on the wall.
Ooh.
100%. They win, I'm going to put it up on the wall.
So, Jimmy, that's real motivation to win.
If you didn't need more motivation, now you got it. Also, Asshole Army, editors, graphic designers, multimedia beasts. We're looking forward to see what you cook up, man. I'm very excited for that. I can't wait to show what you guys do with the world, or show it to the world. So go get to cooking. Again, the link is in the Dropbox, and you can do that. And also, we got another episode every single Friday at Patreon. That's right, the #1 comedy Patreon in the fucking world. Over at patreon.com/flagrant2. It's $5 for the month, but we got different tiers. You know, we got some captains, but you might have to build up to that. Y'all can go check that out.
Second episode every week.
Every week.
Best
$5,
fucking bargain in entertainment.
Come on, man. Real talk. 2-hour episode, less than a cup of coffee. You got to do it. We'll see you over there. Patreon.com/flagrant2. Thank y'all so much for spreading the word, supporting what we do. Peace.